What was the line last year? Just roll over and quit? That's what they made teams do.
They made everyone tap out.
Tap out.
So, and you know what? They beat everyone to a championship. It was an easy path, right? The championship still counts, right? Still counts. All right. We'll hand things over to Grandy and Max. Thanks to Jake Seymour for hanging around tonight. Matt Stenberg will take over, and then I'm on until 11. So I'll be with you guys between the game, halftime, postgame. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Full show on Monday as well. For Jake Seymour, I'm Joe Murray. Stay tuned. We got Boston Celtics basketball, and it's coming up next right here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
This is Boston's home for sports. The flagship station of the Patriots brewing the Celtics. WBCFM Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Wesley Media Group station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting.
This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up at the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A. Jalen, right-hand dribble, into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over six. No! He tied it! He did it! Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open, Tatum steps to his left, three in the air, got it!
Big boy step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, nicely done. And by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
At FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee, where tonight the Celtics, off their first ever sweep of the California teams, and in fact the entire Pacific Division, play their final Western Conference road game of the year against the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks for finding us on a Friday night. I'm Sean Grandy. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly, and what he does coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 70 edition. Yep, we're getting there. Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. What does the Cade Cunningham injury mean for the Celtics and for Jaylen Brown in the MVP All-NBA race? We will discuss that. Plus the 65-game limit. Is this becoming a major problem now? Another schedule change, by the way, today. Celtics get flexed into another primetime game. We'll tell you all about that. Then we'll break down this rematch with the Grizzlies. In many ways, where it all began, Celtics were 5-7 to start this year when they blew out the Grizzlies in Boston 4 months ago. They haven't looked back since. Meanwhile, the Grizz now all in on Tankapalooza. It'll be easier to tell you who's in for them tonight than the long list of who is out. But the big story in the big picture, how will the Ja Morant soap opera finally end here? We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA, more on Cade and the team that may very well end up benefiting the most.
Another rebound for Morales. Had it poked away. Cobb's got it. Nifty ball handling. Knipple. Josh Green. The Aussie buries a three.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, I mean, I think, when we're at our best, there's a flow to the execution of the game plan. There's a flow to the reads that we're making. There's a connectivity. There's a togetherness.
But coming up next, 13 months ago, Jaylen Brown watched as Jason Tatum on a national stage passed JoJo White and Dave Cowens in one night to move into the Celtics all-time top 10. Wednesday at the Garden with Robert Parrish in the stands, Steph Curry in street clothes, and the rest of the nation watching. It was his turn. And now 13 years after the Celtics traded Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to Brooklyn, the first two picks they got are now in the top 10 scoring all time in franchise history. It is done. Jason Tatum 9th, Jaylen Brown 10th. It's all coming up and more as we count it down to the Celtics and the Grizzlies here in Memphis, top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Sometimes life knocks you off your game. An injury, a car accident, a storm that turns your world upside down. Comebacks take grit, patience, and the right team in your corner. That's why Amica is proud to stand behind and celebrate Jason Tatum as he makes his return. For more than a century, Amica has helped families recover from life's unexpected moments with real people, real support, and award-winning service. Amica Insurance, here for your comeback. Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Spring showers bring epic off-road adventures. So bring on the mud and bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Honda vehicles are built for exploring. With the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CR-V, and Passport, the road might stop, but you're not done. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting. Helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. Supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities. Introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Fast forward to where we're at now, we've improved at a very fast rate. And that does not happen in the NBA. It does not happen in a bunch of guys where you just plug and play and expect things to work out, even though the expectation is high here in Boston. That just simply doesn't happen in other places. But we're very grateful, very blessed for our team to be able to be in the position we're in now. And we still got a lot of growth to do.
And then crazy stuff starts happening around you. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. The Cade Cunningham injury. Collapsed lung getting all the conversation over the last 48 hours following the latest Celtics win. They begin the night 4 games behind Detroit in the Eastern Conference, still a game and a half ahead of the New York Knicks in that 2-3 spot as the plot just continues to thicken. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. And what makes this particularly interesting, Max, is that the Celtics are going to go completely healthy. They have work to do to get Jason Tatum back reintegrated into the lineup. They want him to play as many games as he possibly can. Become more familiar, get his body more comfortable, and sometimes you're going to walk into nights. There aren't too many left the rest of the year where the Celtics are going to be facing a team with not only no motivation, but they're on the other side trying to lose games, essentially. That will be the case tonight. 11 guys out for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11 not playing tonight, whereas the Celtics will only have Vucevic not playing.
That is crazy to think that you have that many guys out of the lineup and who are not going to play tonight for a team like that in the NBA. But, you know, that's the nature of the beast right now.
All right, so we're not going to see, obviously, John Morant. We'll talk more about that, but Brandon Clark remains out. They have traded Jaren Jackson away. It's nothing you've been familiar with here with Memphis the last couple of years, and they got some real issues, I think, in this city with this franchise, the way they have managed their way through this season. But we'll get to all of that, and we will get to what the Cade Cunningham injury could mean for the Boston Celtics and for the Detroit Pistons, and maybe the one team in the NBA that I think could really benefit from the Cade Cunningham injury. But before we look ahead, we look back to Wednesday night in a game that had all the historic feels going into it. Last year, we were at Madison Square Garden as Jason Tatum passed JoJo White and Dave Cowens to move into the top 10. It was a matter of time before Jaylen Brown was going to do the same, and he got to do it on national TV as well. Golden State will wear the road black jerseys, yellow letters and numbers. The alternate Celtics wearing the road green, so double road uniforms tonight. Porzingis beats Samias Keita on the opening tip, and away we go. The Celtics trying to sweep the California teams 8-0 for the first time in franchise history. Sideshow Bob Hare flowing in the breeze as he comes across half court. Moves it to Porzingis. Here's that quick three. Got it.
Telling you.
Misses the free throws, but makes the open three as Keita did not get out there to challenge. Boston by 1 here in minute number 5. Left-hand dribble around the Keita screen into a straightaway three. Got another one. Tatum a strong start shooting here. Tatum drives, gets in deep, kicks out to the open man. It's Jaylen Brown. It's a three, and it's good.
Wow. Them two dudes right there playing together. That's an arms race. And the arms race you don't want to be in.
And the talking heads everywhere go quiet. It's crazy. Golden State, 7 of their 19 points have been second chance points. They still trail by 8. Tatum is wide open. Tatum finds him late, so he kicks to the corner for a Shireman three that's no good. Offensive rebound. Jaylen Brown calmly brings it back out to Pritchard. His three right down the middle.
And Jaylen Brown is playing at another level.
There's no question.
He could do whatever he wants to do.
How slow is the game moving for him right now? Jaylen Brown trying to pass JoJo White right now. Gets to the free throw line. Jumpers in the air and good. It takes him 1 quarter to do it. 19 points. He has passed JoJo White for 11th on the Celtics all-time scoring list.
And then milk the clock on top of that. They left no time for Golden State.
And now 13 years after the Celtics traded Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to Brooklyn, the first 2 picks they got are now in the top 10 scoring all time in franchise history. It is done. Jason Tatum 9th, Jaylen Brown 10th. Yeah, he wants Porzingis. He's got him in front of him, switches to the right hand. Tatum drives, steps through 2 men, switches to the left hand, scores off the window, and Jason Tatum looks like he's back. Timeout, Steve Kerr. Jaylen Brown strong down the left side, scoops. Wow! Offensive rebound. Air Tatum flies it over Payton and Porzingis for the putback, and the Celtics, after scuffling for about a quarter, push the lead back to 20, 89-69. Jaylen Brown plus 19 in this game. -8 without him. Pritchard penetrates, kick out to Derek White for an open three. 2 witty shooters. Celtics 12 of 30 from distance. Golden State 10 of 35. Pritchard or Jason Tatum thought about the trail 3, instead pulls it back. Time and score. Boston by 19 with 6.5 to go. Tatum steps to his left on post and drills his 5th 3 of the night.
Time to dance, big fella.
Steve Kerr just watching it, but the lead is up to 22. Golden State's had a lot of open looks. They've had a terrible 3-point shooting night. Jaylen Brown blows right by you at 7, runs it up and in, score it, and the foul. What a way to finish a memorable, historic night for Jaylen Brown. Final seconds will tick off the clock. The Boston Celtics are 23 games over 500, and Jaylen Brown has joined Jason Tatum and a variety of all-time legends in the top 10 on the Celtics all-time scoring list. The final score, Boston 120, Golden State 99. Jaylen Brown's history was at the top of the list, but the other thing the Celtics accomplished, this gap year Celtics team in 2026 did something no other Celtics team has ever done. They not only swept the California teams 8-0 in the 8 games against California teams, they won the 2 games against Phoenix. So the Celtics swept the Pacific Division this year, going 10-0. Peyton Pritchard in the Celtics' first ever sweep of California averaged 22 a game, shot 53% from the floor and 55% from 3. Peyton Pritchard just destroyed the Pacific Division this year. There was Jaylen Brown in the history. We're going to talk to Joe Mazzulla about it. I want to talk to him before the game about it because you just don't want to jinx it because it was inevitable that it was going to happen. But for everything the Celtics did statistically and historically on Wednesday night, Max, I think you and I would both agree that the number one story that came out of Wednesday night game was Jason Tatum looking an awful lot like Jason Tatum.
That is crazy to think that with a game like that and for Brown to do what he did, all of a sudden that Jason Tatum is able to kind of steal the spotlight by shooting the jump shot, knocking down, making plays. It was a great eye-opener if you're a Boston Celtics fan.
All right, before we get to this game, a couple of pieces of business. First of all, if you had said in the month of October that NBC was going to flex Boston-Charlotte into prime time on NBC in the final week of the season, you probably could have allowed a lot of takers for that one, but that is what has happened. So if you're coming out to the ballpark for Game 79 of the year, it's the final Tuesday night of the regular season. That game will now start at 8 o'clock. I don't know if Carrie Underwood's doing a whole song for it or not, but that game will now start at 8 o'clock on NBC. Boston and Charlotte flexed into prime time. And by the way, the final game of the year, the Orlando game, could still get flexed depending on what's happening with the standings on the final night of the season. That is one piece of business, but here's the other. And I don't want to do it in around the NBA because it has direct effect on the Celtics, and that is the collapse lung suffered by Cade Cunningham, which is just a brutal injury to a player who has had a phenomenal year leading the Pistons. And in some ways, while all of the elite teams have depth, Detroit does not really have a specific player that can do the things that Cade Cunningham can do when he is going to be out. Now,
yeah, well, you know, and you say that, a lot of teams, but does anybody have Jaylen Brown? I mean, unless Tatum is healthy. But
well, right, when you have Tatum and Brown.
But I look at the way Detroit is built and what they've been. They base this thing off their defense. Defense will continue, but who is going to be the facilitator and who's going to set the table like that? I just don't know if they have that other person over there.
So this is what I believe. I know Celtic fans and Knick fans are looking at the standings hard, saying, well, maybe. The odds of even Boston, forget New York, the odds of Boston catching Detroit are still very long. The Pistons lead the Celtics by 4 games for the Eastern Conference lead with 13 to play. That is a lot of ground to make up, especially considering Detroit has the tiebreaker. So the Celtics would have to be 5 games better than the Pistons over the final 13 games. That is very difficult to do. Just for example, if the Celtics go 10-3, which would be really impressive against a very difficult schedule the rest of the way, Detroit would have to go 5-8, and I'm not sure that is likely to happen given the fact that there's so many teams that don't want to win games when you break down the schedules. This would be my concern if I were the Detroit Pistons, and something to think about if you're getting greedy about Boston trying to climb up to the number 1 spot. It is possible that Charlotte could climb up to 8th. They are right now 3 games deep into 10th in the Eastern Conference. It's possible they could climb to 8th and get into that 8-7 play-in game. But if they don't, Charlotte is the team that is most likely to finish as the number 8 seed. And I'll tell you right now on March 20th, if Cade is not available or severely compromised in the first round and Detroit has to play Charlotte, they got a problem.
Yeah, there could be some issues. If Charlotte stays healthy the way they are, the way they're playing, with their confidence right now, that city is ablaze, and I keep hearing people tell me about it who are down there, and they're going, man, I've never been to a Hornets game in this new era where they've had so many people at the game, so much excitement. The hive is alive. That's what they keep telling me.
And it was last night because they retired Del Curry's number last night. It was a great environment last night. Steph was in Boston on Wednesday, and he was in Charlotte last night for his dad on Thursday. Here's the other element of the Cade Cunningham injury. I don't know where Jaylen Brown is going to finish in the MVP race. I don't know if he's going to get first-team All-NBA. I believe that he should. Luka has gone berserk over the last couple of weeks, and he just scored 100 points in a back-to-back, by the way. So Luka now is getting a lot of MVP love. To me, let me tell you the one thing I believe it seals. This doesn't exist yet because Grandy doesn't run the world. But I've been a big proponent over the last couple of years because football does it and baseball does it. I've wondered why, since there are 30 teams, we don't have an MVP for the Eastern Conference and an MVP for the Western Conference because there's certainly enough teams and enough players to get that done. Jaylen Brown, to me, with this Cade Cunningham injury, that clinches him as the MVP of the Eastern Conference. You can talk about Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell, but to me, that is Jalen's thing that he is going to end up getting. Cade is not going to get the 65 games, so he's not, whether you think minimum should be abolished, and they probably will, maybe. But to me, I know people are talking about Brunson and Donovan Mitchell, and there's Kawhi Leonard can still get the 65 games. To me, Jaylen Brown has got to be the only Eastern Conference representative on that first team.
Jalen's been fantastic. I don't think anybody's going to argue with that because you start thinking about the Celtics, where they were at the beginning of the year. And we talked, the words you kept using over and over again is gap. Gap here, gap here, gap here. Well, he has closed the gap. And now the Celtics right now, I'm looking at some of these shows. Oh, my God, the Celtics are the favorite right now in the Eastern Conference. I mean, people are jumping on this bandwagon crazy now. And with Cade going down, it's kind of it's early, but I can understand when you start seeing some of the things that Joe Mazzulla has put together, and you bring back a player like Tatum, who seems like he has a long ways to go. But, boy, what he's given them so far is really cool.
Funny you should mention that name because is Joe Mazzulla now the favorite to be Coach of the Year? Because J.B. Bickerstaff, it looked like, was the only guy that could take it from him.
Well, I don't even think J.B. has done a great job with Detroit, the way they play. But if you told me in the beginning of the year, you looked at both lineups and said, Tatum is out, all those other ancillary people are going to play for the Celtics, and who's going to be at the top? That's why I say Joe Mazzulla has done a magnificent job of putting this thing together.
All right, the Memphis Grizzlies were 15-16 right around Christmas time, a game under 500, and then it all went south, and when it went south, it really did. They're 9-28 in their last 37 games. They had lost 8 in a row before a real season highlight win over the Denver Nuggets here, forcing 10 Jokic turnovers in a big fourth quarter defensively for them that snapped their 8-game losing streak. They are what a lot of these teams are towards the end. There is really no benefit for them winning games. They can't get into the play-in. They're 20 games under 500, and as I said, they will have 11 guys, 11 on the injured list and not playing in this game tonight.
Well, it's just strange how this thing goes. I look at these teams and what they're doing, but, man, this is absolutely insane.
John Morant, Zach Edey, Brandon Clark, Scottie Pippen, Cedric Coward, Gigi Jackson, Taj Gibson, Santi Aldama, and Davius Caldwell-Pope among those not playing for the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. We're going to talk about Ty Jerome, who's been unbelievably, crazy, super hot, scoring at a wild level over the last couple. He's fourth in the NBA in points per minute. That's how much he's been scoring. Max's player to bank on, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank on the road to Banner 19. And this year, our friends at CSB are celebrating a banner year of their own, 175 years, and just getting started. Visit ClintonSavings.com, member FDIC, DIF.
Well, let's just look at looking at Brown right now, shadow boxing out there, and he's taking everybody to task. Why not have Jaylen Brown again as that player to bank on if you're the Boston Celtics?
Max's Keys to the Game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
You can't give you a stat here. I think what I can give you is if the Celtics are not complacent, then they win this game easily if they play their game. So that's the biggest thing about it. This is more of the Celtics game to win or to lose than it is to win.
Grizzlies force a lot of turnovers. Celtics obviously lead the league, committing the fewest. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. We're going to talk to Joe Mazzulla about the performance of Jaylen Brown the other night, about the history that those two guys made and what it means to witness it. That's coming up. We'll take our quick trip around the NBA with some of the early games getting underway. We'll tell you if Jalen Duren's playing for Detroit tonight as they're on the second night of a back-to-back. But when we return, Joe Murray's got Sports Hub headlines as we get you ready for the Celtics and the Memphis Grizzlies. I think there's another basketball tournament going on. He might update you on some of that, including one of the wildest finishes ever with Kentucky and Santa Clara earlier in the day. There's only one thing better than one shining moment, and that's two of them. That's what happened in the final seconds of regulation. He'll get you updated on that. And we've got the Celtics and the Grizzlies from Memphis on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
Hey, it's Grace Albert from Premier Basement Waterproofing, here with my brother Noah. If you get water in your basement, Premier is the only company you call.
You got that right, Grace. For 3 generations, we've been family-owned, focused on service, and making sure you never see a drop of water again. So if you're moving into a new home, finishing your basement, or just ready for peace of mind, we've got you covered with a French drain, sump pump system, crawl space encapsulation, and more.
So don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Call 844-LIVE-DRY or visit premierbasement.net.
And as our dad would say,
it's game over for water.
This hour brought to you by Revise, a Mass Save partner. Schedule your no-cost home energy assessment with Revise, and you could save 75 to 100% on insulation and air sealing. Call 800-885-SAVE or visit callrevise.com.
The 99 Restaurant's $14.99 big deal meals always hit the spot. They're big on flavor, big on comfort, and big on value. And now you can dig into these hearty favorites any day of the week. That's right, the $14.99 big deal meals are available all day, every day. So now you can have the roasted turkey dinner all week long. Hurry in today or every day for any one of our $14.99 big deal meals. You gotta love the nines.
Hello, America. It's me here to talk about the Big Beautiful Bill Act.
That's enough from you, Donnie. This is Big Beautiful Brian from Norfolk Power. And there's never been a better time to buy your new machine. Why? Because you can immediately deduct the cost with the passing of the Big Beautiful Bill Act. That's right. Write off with your write-off all year long at Norfolk Power. Both new and used equipment qualify. Buy smarter, work faster, and come see the full lineup at Norfolk Power. Rentham, Carver, and Burrville, Rhode Island. Consult your tax accountant, but don't wait. Depreciate. Norfolk Power.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
The game is on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Bruins play in Detroit tomorrow. Both teams tie with 84 points and for a wild card spot in the playoffs. Red Sox continue their spring training today. They lost 2-0, but Roman Anthony did have a hit. And at the NCAA tournament, well, a lot of teams advanced today. Kentucky in overtime, Texas Tech, Alabama, Virginia, Iowa State, and Arizona. Tennessee all advanced. Utah State upset Villanova, and right now Purdue, UCLA, and St. John's are underway, while Iowa has a 32-25 lead over Clemson. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next drive to oil change. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Grandy and Max will take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, small business owners, listen up. There's a team rooting for your success at Cambridge Savings Bank. They're ready to listen, understand, and support your vision every step of the way. Visit CambridgeSavings.com, member FDIC.
Hurry into Shaw's and Star Market. Chicken is now just 99 cents a pound. Today through Thursday, pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for just 99 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Use the Shaw's app for deals like this, rewards points, and delicious recipes in Shaw's Meals Hub. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Your digital coupon saves you more. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealth management.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing. Well, Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability.
Nice.
Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Need a new roof for your home or business? Then call East Coast Metal Roofing, lifetime guaranteed roofs, and get 10% off during their Spring into Savings event when you mention me, Felger. Call 844-611-ECMR or visit eastcoastmetalroofing.com.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Hit 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Celtics and Grizzlies on the floor, getting set to go in Memphis. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
Boston's got it right back to the man who owns a 55. Beside his name, Doncic. Again! That is Luka Magic!
John Ireland, the call last night as Luka just went Luka. 100 points in a back-to-back, 40 on Wednesday, 60 last night against Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Luka backs. I'll tell you what, SGA is going to win MVP, but he's not over the finish line yet, and he's got Luka and Jaylen Brown and Wemby right on his tail.
Well, you look at what's going on, and like I said, the Lakers, we saw them play, and we weren't impressed. But since then, they've been much, much better, and Luka's played much, much better.
They have a 2-game lead now. Minnesota for third right now in the Western Conference. Celtics will see Minnesota Sunday night in the NBC game in Boston. Speaking of Wemby.
Into Wemby. Wembanyama with 7 against Iguodala. Victor checks the clock. Dribbles, fades, and sends the Spurs to the pause with 1.1 second remaining.
101-100. Wemby right in the middle of this MVP conversation because San Antonio's going to finish second. Philadelphia blows out Sacramento. They're just trying to survive right now without Maxey and Embiid. And we'll update you a little bit later on the early games, including Golden State at Detroit. As Detroit plays without Cade Cunningham, who Max, by the way, because he has the collapsed lung, he had to drive back from Washington. He can't fly.
Wow, that's crazy because I guess the pressure in those airplanes would probably have affected him. So, man, God bless him. I hope he comes back soon. But that injury is a very serious injury, and who knows how long he's going to be out.
Terrible timing. Celtics and Grizzlies coming up. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Moving your home or business? Avoid the headache, time, and uncertainty of hiring just any mover. Do what I did. Choose DN Van Lines. Call 1-800-51-MOVER.
Get ready to drive, dunk, and score big savings during Bernardi Honda's Slam Dunk Sales Event. Right now, you can drive home a brand new 2026 Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport L for just $245 a month for 36 months with $49.99 down. It's the perfect combination of efficiency, style, and Honda reliability, all at a price that's a total game winner. Don't sit on the sidelines. Score big during Bernardi Honda's Slam Dunk Sales Event.
Bernardi for life.
Hey folks, it's Brian from Norfolk Power. The wait is over and spring is here. We've got awesome deals on Wright mowers, Walker mowers, Kubota tractors, and the full line of Steel and Husqvarna hand tools and equipment for every project you've been planning since winter. Plus, once you've stocked up, you can load it all on your Max D trailer and wheel it away with ease. So come start your spring cleaning with us at Norfolk Power. Text or call 508-384-0011. That's 508-384-0011. Norfolk Power since 1975.
In the market for a new appliance? Doyon's Appliance in Reading, Gloucester, Bedford, and North Andover should be your destination. Doyon's carries all the major brand name appliances at a price you're looking for. Their sales staff is trained by the manufacturers, and most have come up through the ranks. Doyon's staff knows what it takes to get the job done. Don't waste your time with companies that pretend to be in the appliance business. Go to the experts at Doyon's and get the answers to your questions right the first time. You can shop Doyon's Appliance online at doyonsappliance.com.
Hey, spring can be a tricky season weather-wise, but new windows from Window Nation can keep your home comfortable no matter the weather. Plus, in March, the more you buy, the more you could save. Up to 50% off all window styles with 0% interest for 60 months. Visit windownation.com.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Let's pause. 10 seconds for station ID on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM and HD Boston 98.5 The Sports Hub. He's the media group station.
Conversation with the Coach, brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and mail planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app with the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Here's Sean Grandy with the Coach.
All right, Joe, thank you. I got kind of a weird one to start. It's something that I've observed when Jalen is at his absolute best. Sometimes it looks like there's nobody else out there defending him. He's just doing what he wants to do, like he's just playing the game. And I've noticed as the season has gone along, as your team has become more comfortable with rotations, more comfortable with it feels more and more like the entire team is playing that way. That's what I saw Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, I think, when we're at our best, there's a flow to the execution of the game plan. There's a flow to the reads that we're making. There's a connectivity. There's a togetherness. And it's something that we have to try to fight for every game. We want to try to, play as together as we can, play as tough as we can, play as smart as we can. Huge going into the game tonight. There's never more of a team you play against that the game is connected. You have to play sound offense in order to play sound defense. You got to rebound to play really good offense, and, Memphis really tests that.
I don't know if it was superstition, whatever it was on my end. I didn't want to talk about the Jalen milestone that was going to happen because I've been tracking it for weeks and months, and you don't want to be superstitious the game before it's about to happen. But now that it actually has, there are a lot of great things to take from it. Mine was to have Jason back playing, to be there in that game, just as Jalen was in Jason's game last year in New York when it happened, and to see yet another thing that two of these guys have pushed each other into that outrageously exclusive list.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point. The way you put it is, making people around you better. And I think both of them have made each other better, and both of them have taken on the responsibility and the ownership of what it means to be a Celtic. And I think even to take it a step further, having Robert Parrish there that night. Yeah. The guys that came before you who made this job and made this organization and made coaching and playing here what it is. For Jalen to achieve that and for them to be in the top 10 of that. You can't pass on, recognizing that, highlighting that, congratulating that because of how difficult it is, but really how special it is to take on what they've taken on and where they're at today.
Max is 19th on that list, so he's not, it's not chopped liver. It's not fourth like Chief or anything like that. But I was talking to Derek White after the game. Derek is the leading active. One of the things I was thinking about.
37?
Yes. Look at you. Yeah. Wow. Look at the big brain on Joe. That I was doing just on my run. I think of crazy things on my run the day of the game. I was thinking, how long is it going to be before the next Celtic gets into the top 10, which is why you have to appreciate nights like that.
Absolutely, yeah. And again, just the history of it, what it means to be a Celtic and carrying that responsibility.
So the other day against Washington, you said the only thing I really need to look at is the last game. And if there was ever a team whose last game you want to look at, this was it, because they were all over it in the Denver game. Defensively, they're forcing turnovers. This place was jumping here when they beat Denver.
Yeah, exactly. And so, to me, regardless of how a team is playing, record, none of that matters. There's a DNA to each team, and you go back and look at the games of the best version of that. And I think you saw the best version of this team the other night versus them, forcing live ball turnovers, getting out in transition, getting second chance shots. They don't have great rim protection, so we got to drive the ball, but when you drive the ball, you have to drive it with force, because their ability to force turnovers on slapdowns, their ability to shift and get into passing lanes, and so it's one of the best things they do. Tonight, defending them starts with attacking them. We've got to be great at it.
The league's focus goes away from some of these teams towards the end of the year when they don't have a lot of wins. They're not going to be in the playoffs. So interesting things sometimes happen with these teams. Ty Jerome is scoring at a pace right now. He's doing things I didn't think he was capable. It's insane how he is scoring right now and managing the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's, obviously you saw what he did last year. And, he's a well-rounded player. He can score at all three levels. He can handle the basketball. Does a great job versus different pick-and-roll coverages and can kind of get to his spot and make a play for himself or for somebody else. So in the half court, at the point of attack, it starts with him.
All right, that's Joe. I've been hard sell to your wife about going to the Civil Rights Museum here. There are different stops on the tour. To me, it's one you absolutely have to have. You love that World War II museum in New Orleans.
I like today, my 9-year-old is with us, Manny's with us, and be able to take him through that and just talk to him about history. And that's one of the things the league offers is when we travel around the country, we see the history of the league, but also the history of our country. And to be able to take your kid there and kind of talk to him about that was special. So grateful for that today.
Yeah, it drips off the city. We got the Celtics and the Grizzlies next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Town Fair Tire is New England's largest volume discount tire dealer with over 100 locations. So we sell Michelin tires for the guaranteed lowest price. Like Michelin tires with all-season capabilities and maximum performance. Plus, Town Fair will give you more free services for life on your Michelin tires for longer tread life and reliable traction in both wet and dry conditions. For the guaranteed lowest price on Michelin tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody!
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
The Patriot Place Irish Festival is tomorrow. Celebrate the joys of Irish culture starting at 11 a.m. This family-friendly celebration is free and open to the public with live music, Irish step dancing, and more. Get info at patriot-place.com.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY Industry reported total sales.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
In every game, there is a seed of history which rarely sprouts full bloom. Monday night against the Suns, Jaylen Brown's latest MVP performance put him on the brink of history Wednesday against Golden State, and it didn't take him long to cross the threshold.
And now 13 years after the Celtics traded Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to Brooklyn, the first two picks they got are now in the top 10 scoring all time in franchise history. It is done. Jason Tatum 9th, Jaylen Brown 10th.
4 months ago, the Celtics beat the Memphis Grizzlies to move to within a game of 500. They haven't looked back since. From 11th in the East that night, the Celtics have become one of the league's legit title contenders. Tonight, back to where this extraordinary run all started. The Celtics take on the Grizzlies in Memphis next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, Nicely Done, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
FedEx Forum, a $500 million building which sits right off Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee, is the site for the Celtics' final Western Conference road game of the year. Starting lineups brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Memphis will have 9 players available tonight. The red-hot Ty Jerome will start with Javon Small, the 3-college second-round pick of the Memphis Grizzlies. Jalen Wells, who's the player that first made Marcus Smart available here a couple of years ago, starts at the small forward spot. Taylor Hendricks moves into the starting lineup, and Olivier Maxence Prosper, Omax, will start at center for Memphis. The Celtics tonight will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Nemia Shkita, Utah State University.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Anthony Ambrosino of Middleton of Boston, goes up by 15 at any point in the quarter. Anthony wins the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Tech. Enter the contest at 985thesportshub.com. Celtics will wear the alternate black jerseys with the green numbers, white letters. They go left to right. Memphis in the home white, powder blue letters and numbers in the pinstripes. They will go right to left. Cato wins the opening tap, and the Celtics will have it first. Jaylen Brown moves to Sam Hauser, coming off a screen, back to Jalen straight away. Left-hand dribble, trying to push off on Jalen Wells. Free throw line, shot clock down to 5. Jalen draws contact, shot falls short, but he gets the early foul on Jalen Wells. On a night Memphis can't afford to be in foul trouble, Jalen goes to the free throw line to begin the game. Only Luka Doncic has drawn more fouls this year in the NBA than Jaylen Brown.
Wasn't that one time when Jaylen Brown was complaining about he wasn't getting calls and this isn't happening to me, and I'm a problem? He sure has gotten them calls. He spoke about it, and they've acted upon it.
He complained that night after we saw Taylor Hendricks and Walter Clayton playing for Utah early in the year in that Jazz win, which seems like a very long time ago. Memphis game is when it all turned around. Celtics were 5-7 when they blew out the Grizzlies.
I like Bowser.
Look back since. And tonight, 23 games over 500. Jalen makes the free throws. 4 games behind Detroit. The Eastern Conference takes off to a bad start. He scored 14 points in the first quarter at Brooklyn tonight. Trailed by 8.
Only beaters April 1st.
Ty Jerome down the middle of the floor, floats it up and in. There have only been 3 more efficient scorers in the NBA in points per minute this year in the NBA than Ty Jerome. And it's Giannis, and it's Luka, and it's Shea. That's it. He ties the game at 2. Derek White on the wing. Hand off Jaylen Brown. Omax in front of him. Jalen attacks him, flips it up in the paint. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Jalen's got it. And did he get tied up? Yes, jump ball on the putback. It looked like Hendricks got his hands up to block the shot, and they'll jump it.
What I love about this is Brown attacking the hole. This time able to get that little short one going, but was able to be close enough to the basket to get a rebound.
Central Florida became a football powerhouse, and then Taylor Hendricks is probably the best recruit they got basketball-wise, and he was a one-and-done lottery pick.
Who isn't one and done now? If you can play, I wonder how long I'd have been in school or how many schools I went to if they had all this money they were handing out now.
The head of that was the guy who did it here, John Calipari, in Memphis, when he took that Derrick Rose team to the national championship game with just a couple of free throws and a Mario Chalmers 3 away from winning the national championship. Tatum finds Sam Hauser now in the corner. Derek White 3, got it.
Just the efficiency so far of the Celtics, moving the basketball, attacking the rim.
Derek White could end up with 200 threes before the weekend is over. That's number 190. Omax will try a left side three and gets it. He hit some big ones late in the game against Denver the other night.
You know, and with this, you know, you might have a bad team, but there could be some growing prospects here for guys who get a chance to play.
That's why you see crazy things if you look at some of these teams. Tatum against Jerome, and he fumbles it, dribbles it off Jerome out of bounds, so the Celtics will keep it with 9 to shoot. If you don't watch some of these games, you don't see B.J. Edgecombe going for like 40 last night in Sacramento, and Ty Jerome putting up crazy numbers every night.
I can't believe they're out in Sacramento right now.
Some strange schedule stuff going on. New Orleans will play game 81. They haven't been to Boston yet. Jaylen Brown will push off on Jalen Wells again. This time they get Jalen for the offensive foul.
Actually,
must be on Kata moving screen. Yeah, I was away from the ball.
Kata has this bad habit of sticking both hands on a guy to set a pick when he needs to have those hands out to his side.
Tie scores 5. We got a little Ty Jerome against Sam Hauser here. A little UVA battle. Left-hand dribble. Jerome step back, moves into the corner, gets it back from Wells. Going to try a deep three off the wrong foot. No good. He's been making those shots. Offensive rebound, though. Comes right to Small. He flips it up in traffic. No good. And the rebound belongs to Derek White. Memphis, pretty good offensive rebounding team, but they are a terrible defensive rebounding team. Tatum, hounded by Jerome on the right side. Tatum really wants to be able to take Jerome here. Here comes the double team. Tatum flips it across court, looking for Hauser, and he threw it right to Hendricks. Not used to passing out of that double team yet. Hendricks long lead for Small in the left corner, thinking about it against Jaylen Brown instead. Hendricks will reset it with Jerome. Jerome attacking Hauser, loses it by a couple of feet. Step back three is no good, and the rebound comes right to Kata. Kata jumped, and the ball just hit him in the chest. He didn't have to jump.
Timing sometimes with Kata is different.
Tatum whips a pass to the diving Kata. He was off balance because he got shoved, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
You're going to see a lot more of that. And they're going to be easier shots for everybody out here on the floor because Tatum is around. His vision is so good. He can throw it, pass out of the double team. But he also draws the attention. So now guys like Derek White might be open a little bit more. Pritchard might have easier shot opportunities.
Kata gets the first free throw. And the other, we've been talking about Joe Mazzulla and Jaylen Brown for year-end awards. Is Derek White going to end up in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation and all defense? Because he's got a great chance to get to 100 blocks. He is 10th right now in the NBA in block shots as a guard.
Yeah.
He's 10th.
That's crazy to think about it in that way, and he's been so good.
Kata rattles in the free throws. 7-5 is the early Boston lead. Celtics have had some memorable games in this building over the years. 25 years since they moved here. Wells with a pump fake in the paint, and that allows Derek White to come from behind and block his 95th shot of the year.
You know what Derek White doesn't do? He never gives up on the play. He gets beat this time, but Kata slows him down, and he comes in at the last moment to block that ball away.
Small under out of bounds. Jerome gets away from Hauser, runs it high off the window and in. He's just become a scoring machine. Game tied at 7, exactly 3 minutes in if you're syncing up right now. Tatum. Anderson Jaylen Brown turns on Small, shut off at the free throw line. There's an awkward bounce pass to Kata, handoff Tatum, steps into a left side three, comes up short. And the rebound pinballs all the way out to Small. Tatum reaches for the steal, can't get it. Small spins away from him, draws the oohs and ahs, goes the distance, throws to the left corner. Jerome had the three taken away by Hauser, so he kicks out for a trail three by Hendricks, no good. And the rebound for Hauser. Derek White for Jaylen Brown up the right side. Ty Jerome backpedaling, but Jaylen just blows right by him. Pump fake, puts it off the window, no good, but he's fouled by Hendricks. And I'm not sure Ty Jerome could even have gotten the speed gun up to time Jaylen Brown as he flew by him.
Man, went by him so fast, all you could hear was... Gets to the hoop here. What does he do? Gets his man up in the air, gets him in the popcorn, popper, pop, pop, pop. Goes right into the body.
As Ty Jerome would have, he said it sounded like Jaylen. I don't know.
It looked like a Celtic player. And you know what Jalen's done too, and I don't want to jinx him, but he's also gotten much better right now at the free throw line. He's more consistent about knocking that. The one time we saw him kind of go haywire was the night that they saw Chen MVP and he missed 2, and I think the Celtics went on to lose that game.
Yep. Jalen gets the free throws here. He's shooting free throws much better, back over 80% now for the year for a guy getting there over 7 times a game. 9-7, Boston by 2. Stirring Memphis win here Wednesday night over Denver. They forced 10 Jokic turnovers. Ty Jerome flips to the left corner. Wells up fakes a three, puts it to the floor. Is more comfortable driving, but he's trying to drive against Derek White here. Forced him back to the free throw line. Flip shot is good. Derek White forced him back 12 feet, but he made a tough shot. Ties the game at 9.
I don't think Derek was expecting him to shoot the basketball.
Tatum lobs it for Cato, touches it out to Jaylen Brown on the wing. Small trying to hold his ground. Jaylen Brown steps into him and throws to the corner where it's deflected by Wells out of bounds. The Celtics will keep it with 12 to shoot. And Tomas Isolo tends to make early substitutions no matter what's going on, and he does here.
When Brown gets that close to the basket, I almost rather for him to shoot the basketball.
Tyler Burton and Cam Spencer. See the Spencer brothers in back-to-back games. Under out of bounds for Tatum. In safe for the Jalen. Against Wells. High left-hand dribble, brings it back to the outside. Handoff, Sam Hauser, return to Jalen straight away. 5 in the shot clock, looking for that switch to get Spencer on him. He's got him, but the shot clock's down to 2. So here's the step-back 3. No good at the shot clock buzzer. And the rebound, Tatum nearly stole it. Nearly ripped that away from Tyler Burton. It goes out of bounds, Memphis ball.
Let's see him get Tatum maybe in the post a little bit more. Can use his length and his size against some of these smaller defenders.
Tyler Burton, born in Uxbridge, Massachusetts. Hold on that Connecticut border, like south of Worcester. Ty Jerome turns the corner, has Hauser on the shoulder, whips a bounce pass into the paint. Burton, 2 pump fakes. Caden doesn't go for it. Eventually lays it up, no good. Caden couldn't block the shot, but Burton faked himself out, and Caden never had to jump because of the size difference. Derek White picks up his dribble, moves it Tatum right side. Tatum, free throw line. Caden tried to force an entry into the cutting Jaylen Brown. It was kicked by Jalen Wells. That will reset the shot clock to 14.
And if you cater, then throw that ball up in the air. Let Brown go up and get it with his athleticism.
Game still tied at 9, nearly 5 minutes in. Tatum, in safe for the Caden. Hand back to Tatum, who hasn't scored yet. 10 on the shot clock. Tatum against Burton, switch to the left hand, looking for an opening, attack, scoops. They got blocked late, and the rebound is going to belong to Burton, and he gets fouled.
Tatum still trying to get that little something when he goes to the left, springing off that leg, and not a lot of ups as he goes in. That's why he kind of gator on that shot.
It almost seems the last couple of games like he's trying to go. He's determined to drive to see what happens.
Well, you see that one move he made against Porzingis. And that was a classic Tatum move, going to his right and then going across his body using the left hand off the window.
Garza for Queta is the first substitution for the Celtics tonight. Tie game, 5 minutes in. Ty Jerome, shovel pass for Hendricks. Right-hand dribble around Garza, gets in deep and flushes with the right hand. Score to the foul.
Wow. Well, he beat him clean. Didn't take the pump fake, didn't take anything, just drove right by and flushed it.
Garza goes in the game, and they go right at him immediately, and a chance for a three-point play. Timeout comes 5:08 in. Memphis 11, Boston 9 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, and tossed pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y, nicely done.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assists. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
You know it's coming.
We can't even sit out here.
This season, guys, don't wait for it. Just fix it. Call Mosquito Mike. With locations across Massachusetts and Rhode Island, locally owned Mosquito Mike provides consistent, reliable mosquito and tick service done right. All backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Prepay for the season and get one treatment free with coupon code SPORTSHUB. So this year, don't wait for...
Ugh, I'm going inside.
Instead, remember, for bites you don't like, call Mosquito Mike. 844-750-MIKE.
Big on flavor, big on comfort, and big on value. The 99 Restaurant's $14.99 big deal meals are now available every day, all day. So hurry in today or every day for our juicy chopped sirloin. You gotta love the nines.
Coleman.
It's electric.
A whole house generator from Coleman Electric saves a family unit. Boom! Big storm, power goes out. Coleman Electric saves you from this misery with a whole house generator. Schedule a free estimate for a whole house generator install. Call Coleman.
It's electric.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Celtics basketball, as always, is brought to you by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. This is kind of the way Grizzly games have gone over the last few weeks. They've been in most games for a while, and it kind of gets away. They lead by 2 here, 11-9. Free throw coming for Hendricks, trying to finish a three-point play.
Well, when you think of what the Celtics need to do again, this is about them playing their game, playing up to their level. The thing I like about this Memphis team, a team that's going to hustle and bust their hump, there are guys right now who are looking for opportunities, maybe not even with this Memphis team, but moving forward to other teams. This is an audition for some of these guys out here.
Three-point play for Hendricks, who had that gruesome injury at the start of the year last year. In Utah, Pritchard in the game for the first time, drives around Hendricks, goes to the right hand, and scores. 12-11.
Got him going towards the basket, got him on his hip, then just reach forward.
Pacific Division will be glad to see Peyton Pritchard gone. He destroyed the Pacific Division in the 10 games this year. Jerome, kick out, trail 3, wide open is Burton, but he misses, and the rebound belongs to Pritchard. 12-11, Memphis by 1, midway through the first. Pritchard. Moving to Sam Hauser, right side. Celtics top 5 offense and defense. Second in offense, fourth in defense. Pull up 3 by Pritchard, swish.
You're going under the pick for Peyton Pritchard? Are you daring them to take that shot?
Apparently. Hendricks in the paint, spins on Tatum and scores easily to tie the game.
Now, what I want to do is I want to attack Tatum on this defensive end. That's when you test the guy's legs and his mobility.
5 for Hendricks. Here's Tatum. Left-hand dribble, drawing contact, runs it off the glass. No good, but Tatum will go to the free throw line here to tie game midway through the first.
That's understanding the veteran player right there, who takes a little step, feels the contact, and gets the official to make the call as the defender was still moving.
A little conversation between Tatum and Brown before he goes to the free throw line, just pointing different spots on the floor. Jaylen Brown again after the Monday game, when he was asked, hey, it's going really well. He's like, yeah, we're still working on it. He was trying to put out the fire a little bit, that everything was all hunky-dory just because Tatum was back. There's still work to do.
Why wouldn't you think that there's work to do, considering as long as he's been out?
Tatum gets the free throw. Celtics had the lead. 7-2 run out of the timeout, 16-14. Celtics will fly back to Boston tonight in advance of another big spotlight game. NBC Sunday Night Basketball at TD Garden against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Of course, no Anthony Edwards in that game. Anthony Edwards is going to miss 65 games, it looks like now. Left side, Burton. He's open for 3. No good. Back iron. Long rebound. Gobbled up by Jerome. Fascinating story. This guy getting back in the leg, and Jerome bumped and fouled by Tatum. Behind the three-point line. He was passing, not shooting. Jerome started his college career at UMass.
Your resume now of schools that you go to, you're a good player. It's like, it's pretty amazing to me when they just dropped his contact, but it's always funny to me to see these guys who can't see, need a contact, but still able to get a contact off the floor and see it.
To me, it's the funniest part is watching Jerome now trying to put the contact back in. You're playing this very physical, up and down, oftentimes fairly violent game, and then you have to very gingerly. It's like the biathlon where you're skiing uphill and you got to stop and calm your heart rate to shoot the rifle. Now this is becoming a longer delay. He's trying to get the contact in, but
I think they don't call timeout here.
They may have to. They're going to have to make a substitution here. I've never seen this. I have never seen it. Couldn't get the contact lens in. Dude, just get the lace in.
He's going back to the back.
He is going back to the back. I was just saying 9 players available. You'll love this, Max. 9 players available tonight for Memphis. 14 colleges among the 9 players. Walter Clayton. Speaking of multiple colleges, kick back to the left side, and Burton finally knocks down an open 3. So Memphis back in front, 17-16. Peyton Pritchard And Spencer moves it to Tatum. Tatum watched by Burton, deep on the right side. Puts it to the floor, a couple of dribbles. He attacks, switches feet, draws the double, kick back to an open Garza. His three comes up short, and the rebound belongs to Hendricks. Pritchard tried to crash and steal it. Garza's going to get a ton of those open threes. Going the distance, blowing past Shireman is in the game for the first time, and then missing was Clayton at the rim. Memphis should be up by a lot more than one here. Shireman enters to Jaylen Brown. They double on him in the paint. Jaylen has the ball punched away. Spencer knocked it loose in that double team. Small goes the distance, runs it off the glass and in. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
It was almost looking like when somebody on our team will stop the ball.
Memphis forced a bunch of live ball turnovers. That's how they beat Denver here Wednesday, and that's how they've taken a 5-point lead here. 4:38 to go opening quarter. Memphis 19, Boston 16 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Start saving at Clinton Savings Bank when you open a Total Access checking account. Earn a high yield of 4.05 annual percentage yield when requirements are met. Guaranteed through May 31st. With on-the-go banking, you've got anytime access, mobile check deposits in a snap, and access to over 55,000 surcharge-free ATMs. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Certain restrictions apply. Call 978-365-3700. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest inventory of name brand tires at discount prices, including Michelin tires, which give you the perfect match. A relaxing driving experience from your vehicle, along with all-season design for superior performance that stands out from the crowd. And Town Fair stands out from other dealers with a guaranteed lowest price on Michelin tires and gives you more free services for life than anywhere. Nobody beats a Town Fair tire deal. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire. The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
National Anthem brought to you by Mass Mutual, planning and protection on and off the court. Celtics out of the timeout, down by 3 here, 19-16. 8 more shots taken by the Grizzlies. Free throws have a little bit to do with that, but still, shot margin disturbing here early on. The Celtics have committed 3 turnovers. Nash step back by Pritchard, missed the 3. Offensive rebound. Garza the putback and the late foul call. That was an easy call. Luka Garza just bowling his way through the Grizzlies up front. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
I say this in the most affectionate way. Crash dummy. I mean, because when he gets inside out, he is just coming. And he's going to make sure you feel his pain when he's in the rim.
Talking to Nikola Vucevic last night here in Memphis, still a couple of weeks away. He's traveling with the team, obviously, which is why I was able to talk to him yesterday. But Luka Garza looked like he lost his spot. He's just stepped right back in. He misses the free throw. He's missed a bunch of those lately. So the Celtics still trail 19-18 with 4:12 to go in the first. Cam Spencer. Pritchard on his shoulder. Moves into the corner. Giroux has got the contact lens problem fixed. He steps into the paint, guarded by Shireman, so he throws out to the corner. Prosper's 3 is a brutal miss. Hitting the glass and then skidding past the rim. Ugo the rebound on the weak side. Ugo Gonzalez getting to one. Jaylen Brown drives, throws out to the wing. Pritchard, pretty good look. He's going to fire that 3. And online and good. Pritchard has that look tonight.
Is he back in this situation? Man, you got to love that if you're him.
8 points in 3 minutes for Peyton Pritchard. Celtics lead 21-19. Walter Clayton moves it to Spencer up top. Pritchard down in his defensive stance. Lomax comes out, sets the high screen. Spencer down the right side. Garza waiting in the paint, so Spencer will throw back out. Prosper moves it to Clayton. Extra pass into the corner. Giroux, let's see if those contacts work. They don't. He misses badly. Wide left and a rebound for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen dribbling low into the front court. Accelerates, steps into the paint. Handoff to Garza, and Garza just dropped it. Loose on the floor. Garza trying to win it, at least get a jump ball, and he does. And Joe Mazzulla didn't like him dropping the ball, but he loved him going to the floor to recover it.
Absolutely. Garza's going to do that. He feels bad sometimes. You messed up a guy's assist. He handed you the ball right under the basket, and you don't go up with it. You lose it, but you get tied up enough to get the jump ball, and you should have the advantage here with a smaller guy in front of you.
Walter Clayton, 6'4", jumping against Garza. Garza wins it back to Sharp. Shot clock at 9. Pritchard dribbling behind his back against Spencer. Pull up, 12 feet. Got it. Oh, my. This looks like it could be a Peyton Pritchard night. He's got 10 already. 23-19. Celtics' largest lead. Up by 4. Prosper up fakes a 3. Going to drive, spin on Garza. Jaylen there to defend, so the kick back out. One dribble attack by Burton. Runs it off the glass, and it falls for him.
Good defense, though. Good challenge. Better offensive shot, though.
Burton cuts it to 2. 23-21. Boston lead. 2:31 to go in the first. Jaylen Brown for Shireman. Moves it on the right wing for Pritchard. Pritchard, left-hand dribble, floats it back to Shireman. Brings the ball down, which is rare. Steps to his left, takes the 3. He likes it, but it's a little too strong in the rebound for Giroux. Giroux moving behind the screen. Has the ball slapped away by Garza. He slapped it off. Giroux out of bounds.
Good hands in by Garza. The thing you know about Garza, on the offensive end, the ball comes in towards the rim, but defensively, good quick hands, able to knock that basketball away off the shoe of the offensive player.
Seeing something I think I've only seen once in the last 5-6 years since the post-pandemic at the Celtics game, and that's empty seats in the building. Jaylen Brown, deep on the right side, 12 on the shot clock. Jaylen ducks the shoulder, drives in traffic, and scores with the left hand. And there was no one who's going to stop him, let alone Burton isolated.
You start looking out there. Who are the shot blockers for Memphis? Do you have any? I mean, one of the best shot blockers, they traded away.
Celtics starting to assert themselves offensively. Pull up by Giroux, 14 feet is good. That cuts it to 2, 25-23. Max is talking about Jaren Jackson Jr., and that was a heart of the clubhouse guy, too. Culture guy. Best two-way player. What are they going to do about John? Shireman. He shut off, throws back to Pritchard. He tries that deep 3, got blocked by Giroux, and it just bounces harmlessly in the paint. Small lead pass, and they were trying to shuttle it ahead of Giroux. He was not set yet in the corner. Pass came too soon as Burton tried to shuttle it. And Memphis had a fast break opportunity, and they turned it over.
Well, he didn't need to be in the corner. I mean, he could have just stood out there and got a little 15-footer. But because guys are so concerned about getting to the three-point line, it really just threw the passer off his kilter there.
Pritchard enters to Jaylen, turns, goes quickly, runs it off the glass, no good. He wanted contact, but he didn't go strong enough to get it. Memphis the rebound, Prosper running the length of the floor, floats it up and in, score that in the foul.
Gotta feel good about these young kids competing, and the Celtics going to have to get their compete level up.
It's hard to get up when you're facing a bunch of guys you've never heard of, but they're looking to make an impact and get jobs and get contracts. All the above. This is the way these Memphis games have gone lately, and the Denver game was stirring to see them defend. Granted, the Nuggets had gotten in at 5 a.m. on a back-to-back, but they're all line drives in the box score. Free throw missed. Jaylen Brown deflects the rebound, and Ugo comes up with it. So this free throws on both sides. We start over again. Tie score is 25. Final minute now, first quarter. Peyton Pritchard gets a back screen from Garza. Creeps into the left elbow. Keeping that handle tight. Lobs it to Garza, who catches. He's inside and scores off the window.
Garza just pulls that ball back into the body. Nicely done.
First assist for Pritchard along with 10 points. The only player in double figures here in this first quarter. Celtics by 2. Clayton switches to the right hand. Step back on Pritchard. 3 comes up short. Big chase for the rebound. Ugo couldn't get there. Prosper does. Prosper backs it out to the wing. Lines up Garza. Right-hand dribble into the paint. Diagonal pass out to Rowe. Watched by Ugo. Shot clock down to 3. He loses. Ugo flies in. Right-hand slam. Ugo took his eye off him for a second. He was trying to figure out where he wanted to play that. Yeah. And Rowe saw the opportunity. Just blew right by him.
Well, he was looking. He thought a pick was coming up on his left-hand side. And he anticipated.
Not a team get any separation here. 4's been the largest lead. We're tied again at 27. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Pritchard, nearly an 8-second violation, and so nearly, in fact, it was an 8-second violation. Pritchard was looking up at the game clock. The shot clock was not up there. They take it off. So you lose track as a player. Your last ditch thing is to look up and see the shot clock, but there was no shot clock because we were in the final 24 seconds, and Pritchard did not get it across in 8 seconds.
Boy, one of the things that will upset Joe Mazzulla, that'll be one of them.
4th Boston turnover here in the quarter. Small. They tried to enter to Prosper, deflected away by Shireman. Shireman leads to Ugo. 2 seconds to go. Ugo driving, slams it with 9/10 of a second remaining in the quarter.
That should have been a foul, man. He hit him on the arm.
And Joe Mazzulla is, I thought he was going after the official instead.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't say it. He was congratulating Ugo.
He was excited about that final play. He's congratulating all 5 guys that were on the floor. End of 1 at FedEx Forum. Boston 29, Memphis 27 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and the open road is calling. Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event and take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Hurry into Shaw's and Star Market. Chicken is now just 99 cents a pound. Today through Thursday, pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for just 99 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Use the Shaw's app for deals like this, rewards points, and delicious recipes in Shaw's Meals Hub. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Your digital coupon saves you more. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Ford F-150 first quarter was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years. Second quarter underway in Memphis. Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 2, 29-27. Detroit now leads Golden State at the half. Jalen Duren is playing in that game on the back-to-back for Detroit. They won their game last night. Trying to finish the season here without Cade Cunningham. Dribbling to the left elbow. Jumper knocked down clean by Jalen Wells.
Jalen Wells looks pretty good. There's some nice little moves. This time, a little 15-foot jump shot over a great defender.
He was the player that made Marcus Smart expendable. After the Celtics dealt him to Memphis, Tatum finds Pritchard straight away. Return to Tatum. Back in the game with Jaylen Brown out here early in the second quarter. Tatum just 2 points from the free throw line in the first. Dribbles to 15 feet. Jumper bounces out. That was out of rhythm. Rebound for Prosper. Jalen Wells for Prosper. Out Turn to the corner, Ty Jerome. He's always on a minute restriction. Floats it, back iron, no good. Rebound safe and going out of bounds by Pritchard. Pritchard, Hauser, Tatum, White, and Garza, 5 on the floor for the Celtics to begin the second quarter. Garza hand back to Peyton Pritchard, who was hot. Coming off the bench, he attacks the right side, runs it off the glass, no good. They're calling offensive foul, looks like. Nope, they've overruled it.
Yeah.
Michael Smith signaled foul on Pritchard and then said, my bad, I'm changing the call.
Yeah, like Pritchard was going, looked like the defender still was moving right along when you saw this play.
We can't.
Contact,
NBC showing the old replay of Ugo, so we haven't seen a replay yet.
We just take our life here and say, think of what it was, because what I saw was Pritchard going towards the basket, and what he did, defender just kind of stopped. Pritchard bumped him, and they let offensive guys do that all the time in this league.
And just joining us, yet another national TV primetime game for the Celtics as Pritchard gets the first free throw. NBC has flexed Game 79, which is the final Tuesday night of the season, April 7th, the game against Charlotte. Just like everyone would have guessed at the beginning of the year, a last week game between the Celtics and Hornets getting flexed into prime time on NBC. Pritchard gets the free throws. He's up to 12 points now, 31-29, Boston by 2, early second quarter. Ty Jerome deep in the left side. A lot of Jerome against Hauser here. UVA battle. Floats it to the wing. Small doesn't have a shot available. Wells will swing it back to Ty Jerome. Jerome trying to turn the corner. Pritchard holds his ground, so Jerome step back and hits from the elbow. He is, if you watch Ty Jerome, since he's come back from injury, he just throws shots in from everywhere.
I liked him. I liked him when he was with Clay. I think he had a couple of good mentors there.
6 points in 7 minutes. That's what he's been doing all year. Pritchard over the shoulder pass, finds Tatum. Open three, comes up short. Offensive rebound. Hauser, kick out. Pritchard, open three in the air. Comes up short. Offensive rebound. Garza with a putback. Crash test dummy.
Dummy.
33-31. Boston by 2. Ty Jerome, chased by Hauser. Gets to the mid-block again off the wrong foot. Just flips it up and in. He can't miss. It's wild how he scored.
He's getting in the paint for most of these scores. Wow, this is nice.
And we're deep to Garza, spins and gets fouled. Saw that coming, so just make the smart play. Garza will get more free throws here in a tie game.
What Garza did effectively is what I love to see more players do. Pin their guy on their back, catch the ball, and then turn going towards the rim, not away from the rim, where you're going to get more contact.
Figure out what's going on with the Knicks. 44 points against the Nets at halftime. 32% from the floor, 4 of 14 from 3. Brunson 2 of 10 as Garza misses another free throw.
When you tell me a score like that, I always think like, was Brunson playing? Did you know what happened?
Brunson, Towns, Anunoby, they're playing. They have to play. I mean, they're a game and a half behind the Celtics. Everything is headed towards that 80th game of the year, that Amazon Prime National game at Madison Square Garden.
You know, we say that, and sometimes you look at it, and funny things happen, like tonight's game could cancel that one out.
Jerome over to his right, runs it up, feeling contact, back iron, no good. He forced that, thinking he might get free throws. Hauser the rebound. It was old buddy's miss. Celtics by 1. Still early second quarter. They run away from Derek White, so he's open for 3. He comes up a little bit short, and Hendricks grabs the rebound. Now the team shooting well from 3 here. Small lob denied by Garza. He's trying to shoot it to Hendricks and didn't get it over Garza. Hauser diagonal to the middle of the floor. Finds Hauser, finds Derek White on the left wing. Hauser runs to the corners. It comes to Pritchard. Return to Derek White. Open 3. Air ball. Tatum decided to chase it and slaps it back into play, which is dangerous because now Memphis is running 4-on-2. Wells for Jerome. Extra man in the corner is Small. He up fakes, drives baseline and scores. Live ball, essentially a live ball turnover from Tatum there by chasing that instead of, and he didn't chase it hard. He chased it tentative. 35-34. Pritchard, ball fake, finds Garza again, straightaway 3, bounces short. And the rebound for Small. He keeps it away from Derek White, who was trying to hunt him down from behind. Small gets around Pritchard, goes over Garza and scores. And the foul.
Effective looking for other guys.
They don't think it's a show, they think it's a fight.
Wow. Go ahead and give him that movie reference there. That's a good one.
That's what Duke says to Apollo after the first couple of rounds of the first fight with Rocky. He doesn't think it's a show. He thinks it's a fight. Now finish this, Bowman. Let's go home is the end of that line. Walking around Memphis today thinking about great films. All of our social media group with the team. The three-point play is finished, and now largest lead for Memphis, up by 4. I said, well, if you see the movie The Firm, you know all of that. They're like, what? So, two young people have seen The Firm. Derek White, left side of the floor. Celtics down 38-34. Entry, Keita back in the game, gets fouled. Shot will not fall, but Jerome commits another foul. And Keita will shoot free throws here with the Celtics down 4 at 8:21 to go in the first half.
One thing is showing you right now that the paint is wide open. This time, Keita inside out, man on his back. But a little flip shot, maybe go a little bit stronger on the inside. Might could have got a three-point play there.
Hawks 11-game win streak. They're down by 9 early second quarter at Houston. Celtics' next opponent is the Minnesota Timberwolves, playing without Anthony Edwards. So Dosunmu, who's in the starting line. We haven't seen Dosunmu yet play for Minnesota. We will on Sunday night. Portland up by 8, middle of the second quarter at Target Center.
That's a team that kind of disappointed me this year. And I thought Minnesota would really be making a serious run towards the top.
They do. They run off these great wins in a row, and then they just have these losses that make you go, really? You lost that game to that team? And they just, those kind of lapses, 2 straight trips to the conference finals, and figure they can turn it on in the playoffs. Spencer turns the corner, floats it to the far right corner where Burton's 3 is good. And the Grizzlies extend their lead. 8-2 is the run. They're up by 5, 41-36. 4 minutes into the second quarter as Jaylen Brown returns.
And Brown take this thing over.
Hand off to Hauser. Now Pritchard straight away. Pritchard stepping back on Wells. Right side 3. Rims out. Offensive rebound. Easy put back for Keita. Celtics +4 on the glass. Grizzlies bottom 10 rebounding team. The Celtics, one of the most shocking numbers of all of them. 4th in the NBA in rebound. Spencer, handoff Burton. Trying to drive around. Hauser switches to the left hand. Crazy floating layup. Missed everything. Keita grabs the rebound. Here comes Pritchard up the left side. Celtics down by 3. Derek White. More Pritchard. Deep on the left side. Jalen wants it. Posting up on Spencer. Catches in the mid-block. Draws a double team. Kick out Hauser. Extra pass to Derek White. His 3 those sails. No good. And the rebound for Hendricks. Celtics are moving the ball well, but they're just 3 of 16 from distance. This is some open ones here. Spencer drives around Pritchard, runs it off the window, no good. Rebound, Keita. Interior defense has been good here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown driving past Wells, draws the contact on a little reach in. Jaylen will be at the free throw line when we return to FedEx Forum, where 6:54 remains in the first half. Memphis 41, Boston 38 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Bet the tournament action like a Caesar and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO DYW and place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 10 bets.
Open to new users in Massachusetts who are 21 and older. Minimum odds -500. Awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
Rodenheiser Home Services offers top-of-the-line water filtration systems that remove contaminants, improve taste, and protect your family's health. Don't settle for anything less than pure water. Trust Rodenheiser for cleaner, healthier water. Go to Rodenheiser.com to schedule a consultation today.
Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law Group. If you've spent years working in construction, the wear and tear on your body can add up. And what many people don't realize is that those conditions may actually entitle you to compensation. At Catches Law, we've won more for construction workers than any other law firm in New England. We understand the work, we understand the injuries, and we know how to win. If your job is taking a toll on your body, it's time to find out your options. Visit catcheslaw.com for a free consultation today. There's no fee unless you win.
The Honda Spring Event. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, a 4.49% APR on a 2026 Civic Hybrid, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HRV.
See dealer for financing details. Exclusive SI and Type R.
Roofing? Mario's. Siding? Mario's. Windows? Mario's. Skylights? Just call Mario's.
Hi, this is Stephen Goulston, owner of Mario's Quality Roofing, Siding, Windows, and Skylights. Homeowners choose Mario's Roofing because we're fair, honest, and provide quality services. Call Mario's Roofing today for a free estimate, 781-344-2420. Visit us at mariosroofing.com. Mario's Roofing, we won't soak you to keep you warm and dry.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Uneven start here for the Celtics, getting out hustled. In a lot of ways, they trail. Jaylen Brown will go to the free throw line with Boston down by 3, 41-38 here midway through the second.
Watch the Celtics again come out and try to put a little bit more pressure on this team. A team that's going no place, has nothing to lose. Essentially, what you have right now, these are playoff games for these guys. And you have to understand that when you're playing against these teams.
They're doing the Jey Uso yeet on wrestling night here at FedEx Forum. Gonna have your live wrestling at halftime up in the upper deck of the arena. Jaylen Brown to the free throw line. You weren't with us on Celtics tonight. I mean, you know, get the notes from a classmate. But if you weren't, talking about how Jaylen Brown essentially now, certainly in my view, is the MVP of the Eastern Conference with Cade Cunningham is not going to make it to 65 games. Now that's led to a whole new conversation, Max, about is this going to be a one and done for the 65 game limit regarding all these awards? Because Jokic is on the verge of it. You've had a bunch of guys go out. Obviously, Giannis.
I think you need to have a number. You know, would it be 60? I mean, well, what's the number?
Here's the thing. I've obviously had an MVP vote for 18 years, and I think I was perfectly capable of making my own decision as to, I used to punish guys a lot for not playing a lot of games. Ty Jerome, kick out on the wing. Jerome, pretty good look at a three, comes up short, and the rebound, Derek White was boxing out. That allowed Pritchard to get there. Celtics with the ball down by 1, with 6:31 to go here in the first half. Derek White on the Keita screen, looking for Keita. The entry pass got deflected, but Keita's able to save it out to Hauser. Celtics reset it with Derek White. Up top, Jaylen Brown flashes to the free throw line, catches, spins back to his left, falls away at the mid block. Shot is no good. The rebound for Hendricks.
I don't think Hauser's even had a shot, has he?
He is not. Tatum is 0 for 4. Bounce pass, dangerous one by Jerome, but it's kicked. There'll be a reset on the side of the bounce. Tatum will come back in the game. Tatum is 0 for 4. Sam Hauser has not attempted a shot yet. Anyway, the point being that you got to let the voters decide. Maybe a guy who's played 63 games could be more valuable, because essentially what they were trying to do is you're just trying to convince guys to play. And sometimes it can't be helped. There are a lot of great players who aren't going to get to 65 games. And if we get a foul here, which we did. Thank you, Ed Malloy, for calling that foul on Peyton Pritchard, fouling Spencer to be a side of the bounce. The point is that you're thinking, well, you don't want to give a guy who's only played 62 games a higher spot than someone who's played 80. But often what it's going to come down to is, well, this guy played 63 games, so he's not eligible. So I have to give the spot to someone who played 67 games instead. So you've got to let voters, if you're giving them a vote, then they should be smart enough to decide. Pull-up three by Clayton is no good. Grizzlies are 3 of 13. Celtics 3 of 16 from 3. That's why we have a low-scoring game here. 41-40. Jaylen Brown drives, runs it off the back iron, and gets the bounce. Keita reached up there. I'm not sure he touched it.
Everything he throws up is just kind of stuck to the rim there.
6 straight for the Celtics to grab the lead. 42-41. 5:34 to go. First half. Jerome gets to 12 feet. Jumper short. Good contest by Keita. Celtics offensively have looked out of rhythm. Defensive numbers are fine. Tatum, cross-court, Jaylen Brown. He's going to attack again, gets to 12 feet, then throws back out to Tatum. He's going to rock a 3 from the left side, way short. A lot of these shots are short for Tatum, who's 0 for 5. Clayton, the rebound, coming through the Grizzly logo at center court. Drop back for Giroux. Giroux steps in on Keita, can't step through him. So he flips back out on the wing for a Burton 3 that's way off and goes out of bounds. Neither team can make a 3 here. Grizzlies and Celtics have combined to go 6 of 31. From 3 in the first half. Long way to go to play a single game on the road. Celtics making a 3-hour flight yesterday here to Memphis. Derek White, cross-court, Peyton Pritchard into the corner. Tatum wants another one. It's in the air. Short again. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Hendricks. Tatum now 0 for 6. question I'm going to ask you, Max, are too many of his shots coming from three? Hendricks' trail three is no good. Tatum sticks his nose in the middle of it, grabs the rebound, his third. Celtics +6 on the glass. Jalen almost overruns his dribble, shovels it ahead to Keita, who dives in and scores with the left hand off the glass. Celtics have run off 8 straight to lead by 3.
Nifty move this time with the left hand going to the other side of the rim.
Grizzlies haven't scored in nearly 4 minutes now. Spencer in on Pritchard, then step back three is good, and now they have.
Pretty good challenge.
We'll start over again. Bunch of ties in this first half. Even at 44, 3:55 to go in the first half. Jalen Strong down the right side, couple of pump fakes, now just muscles it up, no good. Scramble for the rebound, is pinballed around. Tatum can't get there. Coming out of the pack is Spencer, 2-on-2, but no one near him, so he pulls up, misses a wide open three, and the rebound for Keita.
I like the confidence then to take that particular shot.
Good shooting team here. Celtics are being in some trouble. Derek White enters in deep to Keita. Keita shovels it all the way back out to the corner. Jalen Brown's three is on time.
Is he under the rim then and threw the ball all the way out to the corner?
7-26. Bill Fitch would never put you back in again if he tried that. Little turnaround jump hook is good for Hendricks. He beats Keita in close. 47-46. Boston by 1 and the ball. Clock rolling with 3:11 to go in the first half.
Almost you're conceding that little jump hook then. Guarding the three-point line.
Keita, cross court, Jason Tatum. 0 for 6. Steps to his left, straightaway three. Nope. 0 for 7. It's like his first game. Offensive rebound, though, deflected. Jalen finds Tatum. This time he drives, and he misses the layup, but an offensive rebound. Put back for Keita. Sits on the front rim and then falls in.
Is this when you're seeing the rust now on Tatum?
It's funny how this is exactly what we said is going to happen. He's going to look great one night. He's going to look great in certain segments. He looked by far his best on Wednesday. He's 0 for 8 here at the start tonight.
Oh.
Stop and start. Giroux loses Tatum, but then fell down. His kick out pass stolen by Derek White. 3-on-3. Derek White ahead to Jalen Brown. Switches to the left hand. Drives on Spencer. Handoff for Tatum, and Tatum just drops it out of bounds. Goodness. Everything that was going right for Jason Tatum on Wednesday is going horribly, horribly wrong here. Memphis ball when we return. 2:22 to go. First half at FedEx Forum. Boston 49, Memphis 46 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit clintonsavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
As good as Jason Tatum looked Wednesday, tonight, not so much. 0 for 8, 2 turnovers, -5 in 14 minutes. Not always going to be easy. Going to be up and down. Celtics lead by 3 with 2:22 to go in the first half. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. The media group station.
Grandy Max, FedEx Forum in Memphis. Celtics only have 5 road games remaining after this one is over. The 4-game trip begins next weekend. Charlotte, Atlanta, Miami, Milwaukee, and then that single road game at Madison Square Garden, the big one at the end of the year. Clayton drives, switches to the right hand, and draws a foul on the backpedaling Shireman. So Clayton will go to the free throw line with Memphis down by 3 late in the first half.
Backing up. Sometimes you have to establish your position a little bit earlier. Sharman's been so good at doing that particular thing. Getting his feet set, being able to knock the basketball away or stand there and impede the progress of the player.
First free throw good for Clayton. Knicks finally had the lead for the first time early in the third quarter at Brooklyn. Detroit's up by 11 on Golden State.
You know, people right now are probably going crazy in Brooklyn because this is when Knicks fans are able to finally get a ticket to see the Knicks.
Yeah. Especially late in the year like this. Clayton gets the free throws, 49-48. Celtics by 1. For Tatum had a really rough start in his return just 2 weeks ago tonight. Feels like it's been longer, but it's only been 2 weeks since he came back. Jaylen Brown harassed. Up top by Burton. Dribbling between his legs, works his way to the free throw line. They kick out Pritchard. There's a crazy deep 3. No good. Back iron. Shireman inside out. Offensive rebound. Kick out Jaylen. Calmly rocks a 3. Got it.
You couldn't have said that better. Calmly. It's just like, hey, yeah, I'm out here. Might as well take this shot. Who's going to get to me?
It's coming so easy for him now. Giroux steps into the paint. A delayed shot to Derek White altered. And the rebound, loose ball. And Derek White comes up with it. With those quick hands, lead for Jaylen, into the corner, open, Tatum, 3, finally.
Couldn't have been more open then, and Brown has been looking for his solo partner here. Just say, look, let me give you a little easy bunny.
Tatum missed his first 8, but he's on the board now, and the Celtics have their largest lead, up by 7, 55-48. Clayton, bumped by Shireman, kick back out on the right side. Burton's 3 is good. The pride of Uxbridge. Dad played at Providence. 55-51, Boston by 4. Tatum tries again. This one comes up short. He's now 1 for 10. 1 for 7 from 3. Memphis down by 4. Here comes Giroux. He runs right over Shireman. Got to be an offensive foul, and it is. Wipes the basket away as the shot was good after the fact. Tomas Isolo looking over to see if they want to challenge it. This would be a huge, they are going to challenge it. This would be big if it happens because after they both went crashing to the floor, Giroux's shot went in as he fell backwards near the free throw line. So this is a huge swing call. It could be a potential 3-point play if the challenge is upheld. It comes with 47 seconds left in the half. The call on the floor is offensive foul. NBC is not showing a replay, but we're getting a look at one here. Shireman made a late move to step in front of Giroux. Lifted his hands up to protect himself.
It's going to be
an
close.
Interesting call.
It's going to be close. But I think it really should be a charge if you're protecting yourself. Looked like that back foot was set in cement then.
In real time, it looked like a charge because Giroux was just flying down the floor out of control, and Shireman got there, but did he get there in time? Said right now, if the call stands, Celtics would have the ball in a 4-point lead. If Memphis wins the challenge, the lead would be cut to 2, and Giroux would get a free throw. Ed Malloy will tell us.
Replay review confirms that the defender obtains a legal position prior to the contact. Therefore, it's an unsuccessful challenge and an offensive foul.
It was close, but the Celtics get the benefit of the doubt here, and they'll get the ball back up by 4. A potential 3-point play comes off the board from Jean Giroux.
And now you can't challenge again on top of that. You lost your challenge. That was close. I mean, you look at that back foot of Shireman.
Yeah, it was really close.
It was still up, so
I would not have been
understand
surprised.
the challenge. Yeah, I would have been,
That was a 50-50
surprised.
call.
Yep. As you like to say, bang, bang play.
Guys like Giroux, you really have to be impressed. He goes undrafted in 2018. He plays 1 game with Indiana. He's been out of the league now for 7 years.
fighting his way back to finish this year with Memphis, 28 years old. Grew up in the 7th Ward of New Orleans. As a little kid when Hurricane Katrina hit. Had some time on my hands last night.
Yeah, you did.
Pritchard stepped back 12 feet, dotted line jumper's good, but wiped that one away. There's your makeup call.
Yep.
Automatic. It's on Peyton Pritchard.
Sam Cassell jumps up going, And Joe wants to know if he should challenge. I don't think so. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
the push off by Peyton.
No.
Yep.
That's just not. I mean, Peyton Pritchard has committed far more violence against defenders this year than that.
Well, that's why Joe didn't make this call.
So 55-51. Prosper floats it to the corner. Rises and hits another three. It's a 1-point game. Tyler Burton, 14 off the bench here. Celtics just can't get any separation here. Up by 1. 3-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down here in the first half. Jaylen Brown, guarded by Burton. 6 on the shot clock. Elevates, quick 3, no good. And a rebound for Giroux. He's got 7 seconds here. Cross half court. Giroux 4 seconds. Giroux now sees the clock. Pull up top of the circle. Has to force one. Front iron, no good. Rebound Jaylen Brown. That's how the first half will come to an end. But the Grizzlies knock down some threes late. Celtics just can't get Jason Tatum unlocked. He misses 9 of his 10 shots in the first half. And as a result, we're pretty much back where we started. Coming up, Joe Murray scores from around the NBA. I'll update you on the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Hawks all in action, as well as the Celtics' next opponent, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Obviously, day 2 of March Madness and some unbelievable madness with Kentucky and Santa Clara today. And then back here at FedEx Forum, where the Celtics lead the Grizzlies 55-54. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Need a new roof for your home or business? Then call East Coast Metal Roofing, lifetime guaranteed roofs, and get 10% off during their Spring into Savings event when you mention me, Felger. Call 844-611-ECMR or visit eastcoastmetalroofing.com.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Kick out Pritchard. There's a crazy deep 3. No good. Back iron. Shireman inside out. Offensive rebound. Kick out Jalen. Calmly rocks a 3. Got it.
You couldn't have said that better. Calmly. It's just like, yeah, I'm out here. Might as well take this shot. Who's going to get to me?
Welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. Green on the road today. Got a 55-54 lead over Memphis, and that was the player taking care of business in the first half, Jaylen Brown. It's presented by Cambridge Savings Bank. Taking care of business starts with a great team. With CSB, you got a partner who puts you first so you can focus on what matters most. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship today. Remember FDIC. Well, the Green have won 3 in a row. They've been led by Jaylen Brown, as we just mentioned. 21 minutes, 4 of 11 from the field, 16 points. 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He's doing it all. He's a +7 for the first half, and once again leading the way. The Green had 29 first quarter points, only 26 in the second quarter, but they've given up 27 in each quarter. Well, sometimes we got to look at the bigs when it comes to these matchups here, and Neemias Queta having himself a nice night in the first half. Let's hear from Queta.
Tatum, cross court, Jason Tatum, 0 for 6. Steps to his left, straightaway 3. Nope. 0 for 7. Just like his first game. Offensive rebound, though, deflected. Jalen finds Tatum. This time he drives, and he misses the layup, but an offensive rebound. Put back for Queta. Sits on the front rim and then falls in.
Is this where you're seeing the rust now on Tatum?
Well, we'll get to Tatum in a bit, who maybe is rusty. But Neemias Queta's played 11 minutes, has 10 points. He's 3 for 3 from the field. He's hit 4 free throws, all of them. 7 rebounds, 1 assist. So far, so good for Neemias Queta as the big. The rest of the starters, Sam Hauser played 12 minutes, 0 points. Derek White's played 17 minutes. He has 3 points. Off the bench, Luka Garza continues his production. 7 points in 11 minutes. And, of course, Peyton Pritchard leading the way, 19 minutes, 12 points. He's doing it all. He's 2 for 7 from downtown, including this basket.
Jaylen Brown drives, goes out to the wing. Pritchard, pretty good look. He's going to fire that 3. It's online and good. Pritchard has that look tonight.
Is he back in this situation? Man, you got to love that if you're him.
8 points in 3 minutes for Peyton Pritchard. Celtics lead 21-19.
Pritchard also has 5 rebounds and 1 assist. So far, he's a +4 for the game. Well, we mentioned there might be some rust for Jason Tatum. He's played 16 minutes tonight. He's 1 for 10 from the field. His one shot from the field, a 3-pointer. He's taken 7 of those. 5 points. He's gone to the free throw line twice. He has 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers. He's a -7 so far for the first half, but maybe he shook off the rust with the shot.
With those quick hands, lead for Jalen. Into the corner. Open. Tatum, 3. Finally.
Couldn't have been more open in, and Brown has been looking for his solo partner here. Just say, look, let me give you a little easy bunny.
So we'll see how this thing shapes out in the second half here. Shireman's played 8 minutes, no points. Gonzalez, 5 minutes, only 2 points so far. They're shooting 24% from 3. Not good for Memphis. Well, Tyler Burton has 14 points, and I can't really tell you who anybody else is. So the Celtics lead by 1 at halftime, 55-54. We'll take a look at your Sports Hub headlines coming up on the other side, including what is happening at the NCAA tournament. I'm watching everything tonight, and I got my eyes everywhere as the Celtics lead Memphis 55-54. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is Jeffrey Glassman of Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. When you're hurt in a car crash or on the job, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Call 617-777-7777 or visit gottagetglassman.com.
Moving your home or business? Avoid the headache, time, and uncertainty of hiring just any mover. Do what I did and choose DN Van Lines. Online at dnvanlines.com.
Hello, everyone. This is Dave McGilvery. In 2017, we produced the Fenway Park Marathon, the first ever marathon held completely inside of a Major League Baseball park, and we are bringing it back on Saturday, May 30th. In addition to the marathon distance, runners can choose the half marathon distance or put together a relay team of 2 to 5 people. The race will benefit the Red Sox Foundation and the Dave McGilvery Finish Strong Foundation. To register, visit InsideTheParkMarathon.com. That's InsideTheParkMarathon.com.
Hey, it's Ian Herzig, Project Director at Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. When water and storm damage hit, time's of the essence. The longer you wait, the more extensive the damage can become. At Blue Sky, we offer fast, 24/7 emergency response to minimize damage and restore your property quickly. And because of the size of our staff and number of locations across New England, we're there in no time and get to work quickly. So when disaster strikes your property, don't panic, but don't wait either. Visit GoBluSky.com and we'll be there. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Hi, Kimberly Day from Commonwealth Motors. Does your vehicle sound like this? Need a new one? We've got them.
Or do you love the one you have now and want to get it running perfect again?
Well, we're here for you. Our 5 Commonwealth service departments are here 6 days a week starting at 7 a.m. Our factory-trained technicians will give your vehicle a complete inspection and make it like brand new again.
Not only that, Commonwealth's prices are as good or better than all the chain stores. Our technicians are factory certified, and we have great deals and tires, too.
And how about this? At Commonwealth, you can finance your repairs at 0%. 0% for the first 3 months.
So let's get your vehicle perfect again. Give us a call or book online.
Commonwealth Motors right up Route 495, exit 103A in Lawrence.
Find us fast at shopuslast.com.
And for sales or service, shop us last. You'll love us.
Baseball fans, enjoy Ice Cold Corona, official cerveza of MLB this season. Savor every moment of the game and turn this baseball season into your own private island. Limes in, play ball. Must be 21, relax responsibly.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines. Presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
All scores from around the league brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tire, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Right now, the New York Knicks lead the Nets 64-63 in the third quarter. Warriors trail the Pistons 82-64 at halftime. Rockets have a 62-54 lead over the Hawks. Blazers 68, Wolves 59, and Raptors in Denver are just underway at the NCAA tournament. UCLA has a 60-49 lead over UCF. St. John's up 64-46 on Northern Iowa. Purdue up 30 points on Queens. Earlier, Iowa defeated Clemson. Arizona over Long Island. Iowa State all over Tennessee State. Virginia passed Wright State. Alabama, Texas Tech, Tennessee all advanced. Kentucky wins in overtime after some March Madness, and Utah State got the 86-76 upset over Villanova. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next draft or oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy and Max. They have the second half next here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hey, it's Joe Murray, and here's another reason nobody around does it like Town Fair Tire. Reason number 8, free nationwide warranty. Exclusive triple protection, ironclad, no-hassle guarantee. I always drive with confidence thanks to Town Fair Tire. You get the best price, perks after the sale, and customer service that actually cares. There's no place I'd rather go because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Go to townfairtire.com to see more reasons why nobody does it like Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Hurry into Shaw's and Star Market. Chicken is now just 99 cents a pound. Today through Thursday, pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for just 99 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Use the Shaw's app for deals like this, rewards points, and delicious recipes in Shaw's Meals Hub. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Your digital coupon saves you more. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
The Massachusetts State Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Division has over $3 billion in unclaimed money. Things like uncashed paychecks, forgotten savings accounts, or refunds from overpaid bills. 1 in 10 people who live in Massachusetts have unclaimed property. It's free to check and only takes a couple of minutes. So go to findmassmoney.gov and see if you have any unclaimed money waiting for you. While you're there, check to see if any of your family or friends have money waiting for them. That's findmassmoney.gov.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 2.99% APR on a 2026 CRV or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
Baseball fans, enjoy Ice Cold Corona, official cerveza of MLB this season. Savor every moment of the game and turn this baseball season into your own private island. Limes in, play ball. Must be 21, relax responsibly.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for 98!
KG is locked and loaded tonight. Marcus Morris will trigger the inbound. Far side of the floor, Paul George closest to him. 5-second count begins. Morris has to get it in. Quickly. He does. Bounce past to Horford. Swings to Tatum. Tatum switches to the right hand. Stumbles in the paint. Kick out Morris. Steps to his right. Three in the air.
Oh!
Got it! He got it! Marcus Morris hit the three. And the Celtics have the lead with 1.2 to go. It really happened. So many big comebacks for the Celtics in that magical 17-18 season. Marcus Morris seemed to be in the middle of a lot of them. They had so many comeback wins against OKC during that 2 or 3 year period. Just a memorable night 8 years ago tonight as the Celtics beat the OKC Thunder. This date in Celtics history brought to you by Blue Sky Restoration. And the Celtics may need to come back tonight. They're only up by 1, playing against what is left, a facsimile of the Memphis Grizzlies, who have 11 guys out tonight, but they're getting their opportunity. They're out hustling the Celtics in a lot of ways. Tyler Burton, career high was 8. The Uxbridge native, he had 14 in the first half, and we knew there were going to be some nights like this for Jason Tatum, and this has been one of those nights.
Remember one of these nights he's just kind of struggled shooting the basketball. He's had some real good looks. I think that the worst one of all probably was the one when Tatum, when Brown came down, went under the basket, Tatum coming in on the right-hand side, essentially spoon-fed him, and he dropped it out of bounds.
Celtics just 8 assists, 7 turnovers, and an ugly offensive first half. Jason Tatum 1 for 10, and he was a -7 with each assist. Delta Dental donates $25 to the Tough Schools Dental Medicine Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 98.5thesportshub.com/veterans. Only the Clippers are lower ranked in assists per game because the Celtics had so many of their points off crashing and offensive rebounds. Second half begins. Memphis wearing the home white. Ball in the hands of Ty Jerome, and he's one of the 9 guys they've got. He's on a minute restriction against Sam Hauser. Step back, nothing there, so he moves to Javon Small. Small driving on Jaylen Brown. Over-the-shoulder pass in the corner. Gives Prosper a wide-open 3, but he misses it. Rebound Hauser. Boy, if Memphis was having a good shooting night, they'd be up by 15 right now. Derek White into the front court, working behind Keita. Steps to his left. Blitz by Prosper, moves to Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble against Jalen Wells. Pulls up free throw line, 2 pumps, now the step back, and he hits it. And it's so tough to do from a strength standpoint.
Yeah, just to really regather yourself and then go straight up with that basketball and still have a soft touch.
18 now for Jaylen Brown. Prosper will try right side 3, bricks it, back iron, no good. Tatum got bumped from behind, but he grabs the rebound anyway. Celtics by 3 on the ball, a minute into the third quarter. Derek White calls his own number with a straightaway 3, and he missed it by a mile. Way off. Derek White is 1 for 5 from 3. Tatum 1 for 7. Pritchard looked hot early. He's 2 for 7. Prosper drives in the paint, gets fouled, going in for a dunk.
If the Celtics were shooting well, they would be up.
And it's funny,
some real easy looks.
The environment is not great in here because there are so many Celtic fans. It wasn't the case here on Wednesday when the Grizzlies beat Denver. The Western Conference top 6 is going to be fascinating. Denver is 6th right now. Prosper gets the first free throw because the hot new restaurant in the Western Conference is the Los Angeles Lakers, who are winning every game. Luka, crazy 100-point back-to-back. 60 last night if you missed it in Miami.
So Bam didn't have 80 last night?
He did not. And it was a real 60. Free throw is good for Prosper. Boston by 1, 57-56. Keita, handoff Derek White. Turns the corner, zips it to the open man in the left corner. It's Jaylen Brown. His 3 is no good. Back iron, long rebound. Prosper pulls it in. Drop back for Ty Jerome. Jerome, right-hand dribble, attacking Tatum. Gets in deep and moves down to the wing. Hendricks Starts his drive. Hauser there, so the kick back to Jerome. They'll reset it with 12 on the shot clock. Ty Jerome testing Tatum. Step back three. Wide left. Tatum almost got a piece of it. Tatum deflects the rebound to Jaylen Brown. Celtics doing a good job on the glass here. Plus 11. Jaylen Brown behind the Cater screen. Coming downhill on Prosper. Spins in the paint. Flips it up and in. So easy. Making everything look easy.
When he does that low dribble, and he's down, and then he mashes the gas.
20 for Jaylen Brown. Jerome trying to drive, and Hauser reached out for a steal. It looked like they're calling the foul on Cater.
Should be on the floor.
It is. Knicks up by 10, going to the fourth in Brooklyn. Detroit starting to pull away from Golden State. Up by 21 early in the fourth. Obviously playing without Kidd. Like I said, it's going to be virtually impossible for the Celtics to catch them. Ty Jerome down the right side, little Euro step, bounce pass in the paint, couple of pump fakes, and Prosper going 1-on-3, gets fouled. Tatum not happy with that call either. They're calling it on Tatum. He's looking immediately to the bench. Joe Mazzulla looks back at Matt Reynolds.
Tatum said, got our ball. Let's see this. Are they going to challenge here?
They're talking about
double whistle. Tatum. He hit him on the eye. He hit him on the hand. He hit him on the hand.
And that's Tatum is trying to argue, and Joe is saying, we just looked at it. It's not worth challenging.
He hit him on the hand. It was a pretty good call. Sometimes you're going to believe people. You're the person who always says you never believe Al, so that's a whole nother thing.
Prosper misses the first free throw. He got some minutes in the NBA Finals against the Celtics 2 years ago, playing for Dallas. So another NBA player from France. It's crazy how many there are now. Second free throw is good. And it remains a two-point game, 59-57, becoming increasingly uncomfortable with the Knicks and Pistons both winning right now. Derek White near half court, the ball slapped away and stolen clean. Hendricks goes the distance, gets fouled, scored, and won. A calamitous sequence for Derek White.
Derek White should know better than that. If you're going to foul, you got to wrap the guy up. If you do it the other way, hit him and get a three-point play, that's not a winning play. And Derek White has been so good at winning plays.
So now Hendricks can give Memphis the lead. Celtics only got on that one little run that included the Tatum three. They scored 8 in a row midway through the second quarter. Free throw is good, and the Celtics once again trail 60-59 early in the third. Derek White walking it through that Grizzlies logo at center court. Moves to Jaylen Brown. Jalen Wells wrapped around him. Here comes Hauser off a screen. Catch and shoot. His first shot of the game is no good. Back iron on the rebound for Prosper. Took Sam Hauser 15 minutes to get a shot tonight. Old buddy, Ty Jerome. Attacks the left side, shovel pass for the cutter. Prosper eludes a couple of defenders and lays it in. 6-0 run here for Memphis, and they lead by 3, 62-59. Double digits for Omax. He and Hendricks 10 apiece. Burton 14 off the bench, career high. Tatum, they run away from him, so he's wide open for 3. Got it.
Under control. That back up here, make him pay for it.
Tatum 2 for 11. Jerome, right side of the floor, Hauser on him, looking for the cutter again. Left side, Hendricks steps around, Caden scores. 64-62, Memphis with the lead. 8:27 to go in the third. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand. High stepping, spins on small, scoops, and does not get the bounce. But late foul call. It was a Caden that got fouled. It wasn't a crazy late call. Sounds on Hendricks. Yeah, loose ball foul, fouling Caden.
What a great move that was. Spin move, going back towards the basket. A little low. Just kind of kicks it off and a little bit too much English on it.
Tatum, side out of bounds and safe for the Derek White. Bowie to his left. Tatum wants it. That's where the ball goes straight away. Starts his drive on small, stumbles in the paint, runs it up no good. And Tatum going aggressive. He landed awkwardly.
Yeah.
Looks okay. Every little thing is new for Tatum to put his body through.
Yeah, you see the step at the very end. Those are the steps that almost make you say, oh my God, watch out. He steps in, steps on his foot, and takes the brunt of it. It just kind of leans in.
So Detroit up by 24 now on Golden State with 9 minutes to go as Tatum makes the first free throw. So the best the Celtics can be is 4 games back with 12 to go, and the Pistons own that tiebreaker. So I think there's really no shot at Detroit giving up that number 1 seed. The question is, will they have Cade Cunningham in the first round?
Even if they don't, I mean, when is Cade coming back? We're talking about a collapsed lung.
Free throw's good for Tatum, and as we said, the real concern to me for the Pistons is where is Charlotte going to end up? Because they, right now, the most likely place for Charlotte to be is the 8th seed. If you don't have Cade Cunningham back, Charlotte is not where you want to be in the first round. Over the shoulder pass to Rome, whips into the corner. Spencer's 3 is good. Well, let's say he's on the line. And Joe Mazzulla going to grab a timeout here as Memphis has the lead. As we go deeper and deeper into the night, 7:54 to go, third quarter. Memphis 66, Boston 64 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, and tossed pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y, nicely done.
Moving your home or business? Avoid the headache, time, and uncertainty of hiring just any mover. Do what I did. Choose DN Van Lines. Call 1-800-51-MOVER. Need a new roof for your home or business? Then call East Coast Metal Roofing, lifetime guaranteed roofs, and get 10% off during their Spring into Savings event when you mention me, Felger. Call 844-611-ECMR or visit eastcoastmetalroofing.com.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assist. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
This hour brought to you by Revise, a Mass Save partner. Schedule your no-cost home energy assessment with Revise, and you could save 75 to 100% on insulation and air sealing. Call 800-885-SAVE or visit callrevise.com. For nearly 4 decades, WellPoint has proudly provided health coverage to Massachusetts residents through the Group Insurance Commission. If you're insured through the GIC, WellPoint offers a variety of plan options to meet your needs with comprehensive medical benefits. Based right here in Massachusetts, WellPoint is committed to supporting state and municipal employees and their families who serve our Commonwealth. WellPoint is here for your whole health, physical, mental, emotional, and social well-being. To learn more, visit wellpointmass.com.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Really rough offensive night for the Celtics. Shooting 39%, 24% from 3 against a bottom 10 defense, and that's season long for Memphis. Obviously playing tonight without a ton of guys. Obviously, John Morant, Gigi Jackson is not playing tonight. He was a late scratch today. Cedric Howard isn't playing well. He is not playing in this game, and not to mention the obvious guys who are already out, Zach Edey and Tavius Caldwell-Pope, and you name it. But the guys that are playing, most notably Tyler Burton, are bringing it. He's back in the game here. He had a rough shooting night from Jason Tatum, 2 of 11. Celtics 7 of 29 from 3, and they trail here 4 minutes into the second half.
Well, you know, you just got to get out and play. You're talking about teams like that who don't have anything to lose. They're going to get out and play hard.
Well, they've got draft position to lose. Obviously, Memphis is all in here. The team coming behind them is New Orleans. New Orleans doesn't have their pick. So Tatum looking for Jaylen Brown. Backdoor. Muscles it up. No good. Late foul. Compromise call. Once the shot didn't go in. And Jaylen Brown will get 2 more free throws. Obviously made the 19 the other night. He's 6 of 6 tonight. 20 points, 5 rebounds.
Some little tap on the arm as he goes in. I was expecting a lot more if you're Brown. Showing Booch over here with that finger. Come to a team like this, you start to get acclimated, and then you have an injury. Not cool.
Never really got to play with Tatum. That was Tatum's return that night that Vooch got hurt against Dallas. And, out of runway here. 12 games remaining after tonight. 3 weeks left. 3 weeks and a couple of days. 23 days left in the regular season. Free throws good for Jaylen Brown. We start over again. 15th tie tonight. We're even at 66. 7:36 to go in the third. Right-hand dribble, Jerome steps into an open three, no good. Short front iron, Tatum gets a hand of the rebound but can't control it. Spencer puts it back in the hands of Ty Jerome. Jerome against Sam Hauser, dribbling between his legs. There comes Jerome, cradling the ball in a pump fake, floats it up late. Hauser blocks it, but Spencer saves it, goes behind the back into the corner for a Jalen Wells three. That would have been a highlight, but he missed it. Tatum grabs the rebound, he's on the move. Tatum in the front court against Spencer, switches to the left hand, coming strong down the middle, lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound thrown down with two hands by Kata. Memphis will grab a timeout before the Celtics can get any momentum going. Tatum wanted a foul call, and he's making a demonstrative single to Michael Smith that he got smashed hard on the way in. 7:06 to go, third quarter. Boston 68, Memphis 66 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew. Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact, it's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact, America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact. Based on 1977 to 2025 CY Industry reported total sales.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting, helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. Supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities. Introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Hurry into Shaw's and Star Market. Chicken is now just 99 cents a pound. Today through Thursday, pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for just 99 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Use the Shaw's app for deals like this, rewards points, and delicious recipes in Shaw's Meals Hub. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Your digital coupon saves you more. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
8 lead changes, 15 ties in this one. Out of the timeout. Pretty good look for Spencer. Right side three is good. And there's another lead change. The three by Spencer puts Memphis back up 69-68. Tatum, shuttle pass. Hauser moves into the corner to Derek White. Return to Tatum straight away. Tatum being watched by Giroux out there half court. Dribbling between his legs. 5 on the shot clock. Tatum switches to the left hand. Driving strong. Scoops out to the corner. Hauser bobbles it. Has it back. He's got a launch. Barely hits the follow-away three. Gets it away, but an offensive rebound for Tatum. Tatum, return it to Tatum. Full 14 here. Tatum bounce Giroux to the mid-block. Bounce pass out for Hauser. Going to try a deep straightaway three. Circles the rim, and the rim spits it out. Into the hands of Burton. Celtics now 7 of 31 from three. One of the worst three-point shooting nights of the season to this point. They trail by 1. Jerome switches to the left hand. Knocks Hauser away. Puts it high off the window. Does not get the bounce. Kata grabs another rebound. The one thing the Celtics have done tonight is rebound. They're a plus 11. Kata now with a double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Tatum. Pump fake. Moves it to Hauser. Can't get the return pass, so it's the kick out instead to Kata. They'll reset. Kata wants to hand off to Derek White. It gets blown up. Burton knocks it away. Burton beats Hauser down the floor and scores with the right hand. Everything is just a step slow for the Celtics tonight. Memphis by 3. Long lead pass to Jalen. Spins in the paint and is blocked at the rim by Hendricks. Memphis by 3 and the ball. Giroux, handoff Spencer. Steps into an open 3. Got it. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, you got to bring that shock and awe back in this game.
8-0 Memphis run, and they have their largest lead of the night, up by 6. 74-68 midway through the third.
This thing's going their way because they're shooting the basketball, they're knocking down, and they're beating the Celtics with hustle. One of the things you talked about, Joe Mazzulla, very seldom you think about another team beating you and out hustling you. They've done that tonight.
This is where the Celtics have been so good this year, is not lowering their guard against teams, because so many teams have had guys out that the Celtics have faced this year. But this is just a go through the motions kind of night to this point, and they are paying potentially a huge price with Detroit on their way to a win, and the Knicks up by 5 now with 7:40 to go in Brooklyn.
You're going to play and play the right way. You think of, what needs to happen. And if you play at a certain level and you play down to the level of the competition, bad things are going to happen.
Everything turned around for the Celtics. They lost a game in Philadelphia in November to drop to 5-7 to start the year. And it was the blowout of the Grizzlies in mid-November that really launched this thing. Celtics going from the bottom of the Eastern Conference to 4 games from the top of it. This has just been a frustrating 2.5 quarters. Peyton Pritchard got it ignited when he came in the first quarter. Enters the game here. Replacing Queta is Garza. Pritchard replaces Derek White. Jaylen Brown at the dotted line. He'll step back on Burton. Tough shot is good. He's making those all night.
Man. I mean, they're gonna go to the MVP now.
This could be a night you need Jaylen Brown to score 35 or more. He's up to 24 now. Celtics down by 4. Spencer finds Giroux, who drives and flips it up over Garza. Up and in. Grizzlies having a nice offensive third quarter. Lead by 6, 76-70. Jaylen Brown for Tatum. He is open, doesn't want the 3. Instead moves into the corner. Pritchard, tough angle. No good, back iron. The rebound for Prosper. So what happens with a bad 3-point shooting night? Celtics have been terrible. 7 of 32 from 3. Spencer. Bounce pass. Giroux attacks Hauser, bobbles it, has it back at the mid-block. Kick to the corner. Prosper has time to line up a 3. It rims out barely, and Tatum grabs the rebound, his 6th. (76-70). Boston down. 4:05 to go in the third. Pritchard bounce entry. Jaylen Brown catches, feeling contact, turns and hits anyway in the baseline. Can't believe he didn't get the and one.
And the guy had his hand on his shoulder then as he shot this basketball, and they're going to the well.
That's why he took the shot so quickly. 26 for Jaylen Brown. 76-72. Memphis by 4. Spencer turns the corner, going to float it up with the right hand. No good, back iron. Tatum's doing a good job on the glass. That's his 7th rebound. Switches to the right hand. Coming up the back of Spencer. Goes cross court to Jaylen Brown. Deep on the left side against Burton. Hasn't scored yet in the second half. Jaylen switches to the left hand, beats Burton. He fouls him on the way in. He scoops it up and in, but they're going to call the foul on the floor.
He was so close to losing that basketball. The defender had it on his fingertips, and Brown just grabbed it. That to me is crazy when I see a guy like Brown do that. And I was looking at somebody on the Memphis bench as Brown complained, and the guy behind, one of the assistant coaches, said, "Shut up." I don't know if you want to do that, young man.
Shireman into Jaylen Brown. Don't want to make him mad. Jaylen deep on the right side. That's Clayton on the switch. Shot clock at 6. Jaylen lines him up, tries the left side, gets to the mid-block, then kick out. Pritchard is open. Deep 3 from the left wing. Got it. Now the Celtics fans make some noise. 5 straight points for the Celtics. Boston within 1. 76-75.
Brown being a facilitator also.
4th assist for Jaylen Brown, along with the game-high 26 points. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the third right now if you're syncing up. Up faking and then drawing Jaylen Brown into the contact with Burton.
I'd hit Jaylen Brown in the knee then.
He did. Jaylen came to close the distance, and it was an awkward collision with Jaylen Brown and Burton. They're going to say it is a shooting foul.
Oh, come on.
That he was on the line.
Come
that's
on.
not a good call. You can call the foul on Jaylen Brown, but he called it a shooting foul. It's ugly.
Yeah. I mean, that really is horrible. You think about it. He gave a pump fake, got his man up in the air, came back down, brought the ball into his body, and then still went up. Not a good call by the officials. So the game is sloppy. The officiating is sloppy. This is when great teams have to dig themselves out of a hole.
Celtics in the championship year played a game like this here, and they got away with it, sneaking out of here with a win, then lost the next night in Charlotte. Burton gets the 2 free throws, 78-75. Adds to his career high, the Uxbridge native with 18 off the Memphis bench. Boston down 3, 2:51 to go in the third. Jaylen Brown already played 29 minutes. Throws the shoulder. Into Burton, steps through, ball knocked away, but it ends up in the hands of Garza. He puts it up, no good. He steps back into traffic and scores off the window, getting away with a travel.
I didn't see that back foot. He just kept sliding.
Celtics within 1. Bounce pass to the trailer. Prosper runs it up, no good, and the Celtics have the rebound. Hugo Gonzalez. Hugo hasn't played much tonight, but things happen when he's in the game. Jaylen into the front court. Now Peyton Pritchard puts to the floor, inside the free throw line, trying to force it into Garza. Prosper saw it coming, and he stole it. Lead pass, out of the field. Jerome scoops it up and in, scored and a foul. Another disastrous live ball turnover.
Yeah, live ball turnover. Peyton Pritchard trying to squeeze it. Instead of that, I've heard coaches say before, just put the ball up on the rim, shoot it. One thing I know, you're not turning it over in that situation. You're trying to pass that ball in an elevator. Normally, that's not going to work for you.
Now Giroux will go to the free throw line, trying to put Memphis up by 4 with 2:12 to go in the third quarter. And he's short. 80-77. Memphis by 3. 2:05 to go third quarter.
Memphis is begging you right now to come back and win this game.
They've done that a lot. They've played a lot of games just like this. Pritchard cross court, misses everything. Ugo left the spot, and Pritchard was moving it to him, and I don't know who that was on, but it's a turnover going to be charged to Pritchard. The Celtics tonight, 10 assists and 11 turnovers.
Whoa.
Normal ratio is about 2-1. Leading the league in the fewest turnovers. Clayton dribbles in the paint. His pass goes right through Giroux, safe and going out of bounds. Good hustle by Small. Saves 11 seconds on the shot clock. Small against Shireman. Puts in the hands of Giroux. Giroux starts his drive. Garza steps back. Let's throw the bounce pass out instead of Burton. Burton with Jaylen Brown all over. Pump fake, in some trouble. Shot clock winding down, and then Jaylen fouls him with 0.4 on the shot clock. And the Celtics can't make any more mistakes than they've made in this third quarter. It's been ugly to watch.
I mean, you had him dead to rights. You just didn't try to block his shot. You get in the air, you get the contact, you get the harm, you get the foul. Every time the Celtics get some momentum, they come back and they boot themselves.
Third foul on Jaylen Brown. Now Burton will get free throws trying to add to the 3-point Memphis lead. Knicks now trail, by the way, with 4 minutes to go in Brooklyn. Detroit will win easily. They will get their 51st win of the year. 51-19 with 12 games to go. They need about 4 wins, I'd say, in the final 12 games to put away the number 1 seed. Free throws good for Burton. Memphis by 5 again, 82-77. Jaylen Brown, here's a moving screen called on Burton trying to get through Pritchard.
Pritchard just got pushed in the back.
Yeah, he did. And that was a terrible losing play to make when you are over the limits. Now, the Celtics, who have not been able to generate offense, will get free throws for Peyton Pritchard here with 1:25 to go in the third.
You help the opposing team out. That's the last thing you're looking to do. Brown might have a little boo-boo on his nose. Peyton Pritchard makes the first of 2.
They will patch that up. Jaylen is back at the Boston bench as Pritchard makes that first one.
You know, a guy I would love to have out there for a minute or two would be Jordan. Just for his defense.
Has found himself on a milk carton the last couple of weeks here. The return of Tatum was going to be a trickle down. You didn't know who was going to lose minutes. Ugo's lost some, and Jordan Walsh has disappeared from the rotation.
But you know with this team, you're going to get your opportunities again. So you better be ready.
Pritchard gets the free throws. 82-79. Memphis by 3 on the ball. 1:21 and rolling left in the third quarter. Clayton down the left side, pulls up on Pritchard. Wide open 15-footer, no good. Man, they missed a lot of shots, open shots. Garza the rebound. Gets it away to Shireman. Shireman into the front court. Burton in front of him. He returns it to Pritchard. Pritchard moving behind the Garza screen, and an offensive foul. Garza, he set a screen. It was going to give Pritchard a wide open 3, and they call the offensive foul.
Garza was really trying to run to the post then. And the defender just stopped in front of him, and Garza couldn't put on those air brakes.
If the Knicks lose this game in Brooklyn tonight, they'll be absolutely done in the race for the #1 seed. They'll drop 6.5 behind Detroit. Small steps to his left away from Jalen, knocks down an open 3. Largest lead for the Grizzlies now, up by 8, 85-79. Just a brutal third quarter for the Celtics here in Memphis tonight. Final minute of it. That's with Jaylen Brown up 26 points. Jalen deep on the left side. Moves into the corner. Ugo return to Jalen. Couple of dribbles, free throw line, back to Ugo in the corner. Celtics need one. Get it. The 3 from Ugo Gonzalez. He's hit so many big ones in the second half of the year from that exact spot.
Believe in the young player.
85-82. Small. Looking with this 2 for 1. Moves into the corner, and they get the 3 right back from Jerome. 88-82. Celtics pretty much hold for the final shot here. 17 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock as we count it down. A 34-point third quarter for the offensively challenged Memphis Grizzlies. And the Celtics have dug themselves a hole they have to climb out of. Jalen down the right side, knocks Clayton over, runs it off the window, no good. Loose ball foul called against Memphis here. Garza's going to get free throws. Jalen got away with an offensive foul. Yeah. And the Celtics, by the way, have gotten a good whistle here tonight, too.
Jalen had his arm up and goes right into Clayton, knocks him away, continues to play, and then what you see is Garza gets pushed in the back with 2 hands.
Remember, Isolo lost his challenge early. They could challenge this and get the proximity foul on Jalen, but they don't have a challenge. So now Garza gets free throws with Boston down 6 and 3.1 remaining in the third.
A mess of your own doing so far.
11 assists, 12 turnovers for the Celtics tonight.
It's just amazing to sit there and see a star player like John Morant not playing. Essentially, they're trying to make a decision about what they want to do. They want to move on from him.
Free throw's good for Garza. 88-84. Memphis by 4. 3 seconds to go. Small, half court. Fires one over Jalen. Hits the backboard, and that's it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. But the Grizzlies will take it. Celtics led by 2 at the end of 1. By 1 at halftime. They trail by 4 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at FedEx Forum. Memphis 88, Boston 84 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Spring showers bring epic off-road adventures. So bring on the mud and bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Honda vehicles are built for exploring. With the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CR-V, and Passport, the road might stop, but you're not done. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Hit 98.5 thesportshub.com.
We always talk about live ball turnovers, points off turnovers, 21-4 in favor of the Grizzlies, who will take a 4-point lead into the fourth quarter tonight at FedEx Forum. Celtics will have it down 88-84. On a night the Pistons win, and the Knicks now look like they're going to beat the Nets up by 5 with a minute to go in Brooklyn. Celtics begin the fourth quarter with Garza, Gonzalez, Pritchard, White, and Shireman. Derek White. Bounce entry towards Garza, and he was being held onto by Jerome. So an early foul against Memphis, 13 seconds into the quarter.
On the left-hand side, we always wide open on the baseline then for another 3.
Looks like that 11-game winning streak for Atlanta is going to end tonight. They're down by 25 going to the fourth in Houston. And the Rockets have had a strange second half. Derek White, bounce pass for Garza. He's open, so he's going to fire a straightaway 3 and hit it.
Oh. Shots that come from no place. Maybe that's what gets them going again.
He's been empowered to take that shot all year. 14 points, 4 rebounds for Garza. Celtics within 1. Jerome, kick out. Prosper up fakes the 3. Garza backpedaling. Prosper returns it to Jerome. 8 on the shot clock. Ty Jerome moves it on the left wing. 3 is in the air. Bounces short. Rebound going to belong to Shireman. Jalen Wells took that shot. Prosper had the rebound. Couldn't hang on to it. Celtics can actually take the lead here very quickly in the fourth quarter. Derek White for Peyton Pritchard. Deep on the right side against Jalen Wells. Pritchard dribbling right hand to left hand. Here's the handoff to Shireman. Shireman trying to turn the corner on Wells. He does. Gets into the paint, then throws back out. Pritchard relocates for a wing 3. No good. Back iron. Long rebound. Fielded by Javon Small. Memphis hangs on to the lead. Small, cross court, Jerome. Little stop drive over the shoulder pass. Small up fakes the 3 on Derek White. Steps to his right, takes it way short. And the rebound comes up in the hands of Jerome. Jerome going to try it and hit it.
Hands were down. Sharman, great defender. This time just looked at him and dared him to take that shot.
Jerome's been quiet the last couple of quarters. It's 10 points for him now in 20 minutes. Derek White dribbles to the left elbow and bounces one in, and maybe that's the one that gets Derek White going. He's only made 1 shot all night, but that one rattles in and gets the Celtics within 1. 90-89, 10:23 to go. Jerome against Hugo Gonzalez. Prosper trips in the paint, so Jerome, instead of going in there, will step back and just drill a 3 all net over Hugo.
Tough shot.
It's back to 4. 93-89 Memphis. 9:56 to go. Pritchard strong down the right side, switch to the left hand, shut off of the paint, bounce pass out to Derek White. Up fakes on Jalen Wells. He'll attack with a couple of left-hand dribbles. Almost lost it, has it back. He's getting gobbled up, so he throws a bounce pass to the cutting Garza, who catches off balance and then reverses it up and in.
Great play in by Garza. This time caught the ball and just threw it over his head with the left hand softly.
Garza's been a real hero here for the Celtics. He's got 16 now off the bench. Foul called on Hugo Gonzalez near half court. Celtics within 2 here, 93-91.
Boy, he bailed him out. I mean, he was on the other side of the rim, you know, almost out of bounds when he shot that ball over his left.
Ty Jerome, chased by Shireman, out of the right side. Throws the shoulder into him, falls away on the right side. It's the best shot he can get off, and he knocks it down anyway. And here comes Ty Jerome again. Been a scoring machine since he returned from injury. 16 now for Jerome, and the Memphis lead back to 5, 96-91. Bad pass, Pritchard looking for Garza, picked off by Wells, goes the distance, 2-hand slam, timeout Joe Mazzulla. Whoa. And the Celtics have just been playing with fire all night long, and it's getting hotter and hotter in here. 9:08 to go, Memphis 98, Boston 91 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Join the Griffins for Family Guy Night with the Providence Bruins. Coming to the Amp on Saturday, March 21st. Be part of the fun with a Family Guy-themed game presentation, including fan cams, games, music, and much more. Get tickets now with a special Me+3 offer, only at ProvidenceBruins.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Burns, sales manager from AAA Work Trucks, your local truck upfitter in Billerica. We all know your truck setup is critical to your success on the job, so choose AAA Work Trucks to upfit your vehicle. We sell and install virtually everything your commercial truck needs, from van shelving to ladder racks, lift gates, toolboxes, power inverters, and much more. Call 866-783-6222 and we'll come up with a solution that works best for you. Visit us at AAAWorkTrucks.com. That's AAAWorkTrucks.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
College basketball madness is almost here, and the Brook Casino is your ultimate viewing and betting destination. New Hampshire's biggest video wall at 150 feet means you won't miss a play. Hang with your friends and wager at the Brooks DraftKings Sportsbook, just over the border in New Hampshire. Live free and play.com.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Points off turnovers, 23-4 in favor of the Grizzlies, and they now have a 7-point lead, 98-91. With 9:08 to go, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBCFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Easily Media Group Station.
Randy and Max seen some amazing victories for the Celtics this year. They have made a mess of this one all night. They've been outworked. A lot of mistakes. The offense has been very choppy. Bunch of turnovers, and now they got to pull this one out of the fire. Trailing by 7 with 9 minutes to go. Shireman for Peyton Pritchard. Well, Tatum and Brown out of the game right now. Pritchard moves for Garza, hand back to Peyton Pritchard. Couple of dribbles with the left hand to the elbow. Step back, finds Derek White. He has to launch a tough three. No good. Rebound belongs to Memphis and Jerome.
The shots aren't really good shots.
Nope. 10 of 37, but here's a mistake made by Prosper. Offensive foul, moving screen, knocking down Shireman. Just the 7th turnover for Memphis. How many times this year? Very few, where we've seen the Celtics with 6 more turnovers than the opposition. This was not the night you thought you'd see it.
Sharman goes right into this pick and makes them make that call.
Nets are going to get a shot at it here. Karl Anthony Towns at the free throw line with New York up by 1. He just missed one. With 5 seconds left in Brooklyn. Garza, hand at Derek White. Turns the corner on Wells. Gets a deep little pump fake. Throws it off the window and in. 98-93. Celtics down 5. Just 7 for Derek White tonight. Ty Jerome. Move behind the Prosper screen. Kind of runs over Gonzalez as he moves into the corner, but the 3 is no good from Jerome. And the Celtics have the rebound. Boston down 5. 8:03 to go. Derek White. Lead from Pritchard. On the right side, return to Derek White. Behind the Garza screen. Pretty good look. Deep 3, swish.
They're right there. They're right there. But, you know, can they get out of their own way?
Timeout, Tomas Isolo. 7:55 to go at FedEx Forum. Memphis 98, Boston 96 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit clintonsavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Sometimes life knocks you off your game. An injury, a car accident, a storm that turns your world upside down. Comebacks take grit, patience, and the right team in your corner. That's why Amica is proud to stand behind and celebrate Jason Tatum as he makes his return. For more than a century, Amica has helped families recover from life's unexpected moments with real people, real support, and award-winning service. Amica Insurance, here for your comeback. Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Half-court shot falls short, and the Knicks score 93 points and win anyway in Brooklyn tonight, 93-92. So the Knicks win, the Pistons win. Celtics trying to climb out of a 7-point fourth-quarter hole. 5 straight points for Derek White. They've cut it to 2, 98-96. And at some point, it'll be time to bring Tatum and Brown back into the game, but Joe Mazzulla is not going to do it yet with 7:55 to go. Jaylen Brown has played 32 and a half minutes. Jason Tatum has played 25 tonight.
Tatum has struggled here tonight. Do you bring him back in, or do you go with the guys right now? We're cutting into this league.
Grizzlies still with Hendricks, Jerome, Burton, Clayton, and Giroux on the floor. Jerome. He's up to 20-some-odd minutes now, 24 minutes for Jerome. It's about near his limit against Shireman. Jerome switches to the left hand, steps back on him at the left elbow. His jumper is no good. And the rebound belongs to Derek White. The Celtics, believe it or not, can tie or better here with 7:29 to go. Derek White gets a screen from Garza, moves it left side to Ugo, return to Derek White. He loses Hendricks, drives past the free throw line, gets in deep and lays it in. Derek White, 7 straight points to tie the game at 98 with Brown and Tatum both on the bench.
I like this defense that they're playing at the initial point of attack.
7:10 to go if you're syncing up. Ty Jerome with Ugo on his shoulder. Kick out. Jerome up fakes the 3. Drives, jump step in the paint. Paint taken away by Garza. Throws out to Burton. Following 3 is good. Tyler Burton having a game of his life. Breaks the tie with a 3. He's got 23 points off the bench. He has more than doubled his career total. He had 20 career points coming in. He's got 23 tonight. Memphis by 3. They enter to Garza, runs it off the window and in before Burton can get there.
That could have been almost N1. This time Crash just comes in, catches the ball, and kicks it off the window.
Where would
quickly.
the Celtics be without Luka Garza tonight? 101-100. Memphis by 1. 6:28 to go. Giroux steps to the free throw line. His jumper bounces out, and Garza grabs the rebound. 18 points, 5 rebounds for Garza. Celtics regain the lead here with 6:19 to go. Derek White heating up in the fourth quarter, as he always seems to. Against Giroux. Garza comes out, sets the high screen. Derek White draws 2 men, moves it to Garza. In the paint, kick out. Shireman relocates, left-hand dribble drive. Shireman shuttles to Garza, who attacks the paint. 2-hand slam, and the Celtics have come from behind to grab the lead with exactly 6 minutes to go.
That's just grit there. It was a great play by Shireman. A little shovel pass to Garza.
7 assists and 1 turnover for the Celtics here in the fourth quarter. Led to this 11-3 run that's given them the lead. 102-101. Ty Jerome falling away in the baseline. 14-footer, no good. Rebound, Ugo, but he pushed Jerome in the back to get it.
That's right. Defense really good now. Tighten up on making sure you keep a hand on Ty Jerome, not letting him get off the shot, hand in the face. And these two guys are doing a great job of making sure that he doesn't get a good look.
And here comes Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown with 5:41 to go.
The other guys have put you in position right now. Can you bring it home for them?
Let's go Celtics chant. Memphis crowd trying to shout that down. Celtics now has the lead. Giroux switches to the left hand, pulls up at 13 on Garza, and rattles one in. Giroux with 13 and 6 off the Memphis bench. 103-102. Grizzlies by 1. Can they beat the Nuggets and the Celtics in back-to-back games here? Jaylen Brown turns the corner at the elbow. Bounce past Derek White. Steps right into a three. No good. Back iron. Shireman grabs the offensive rebound. Kicks out to Jaylen Brown. A couple of steps in on Spencer. At the elbow. Switches to the left hand. Pump fake. Puts it up and in. Jaylen going wherever he wants to go.
That was his strength this time. Just went right through the defender.
And another big play made by Shireman. He's had a couple of big offensive rebounds here in the fourth quarter. 104-103. Boston back in front. 4:54 to go. Jaylen up to 28. Spencer finds the cutting Clayton. Kick out. Up faking Burton. Steps to his right. Three in the air. No good. A little bit short. Shireman grabs another rebound. Quick outlet. Derek White. Jaylen running on the far side of the floor. Derek White turns, drives into Burton, draws the foul, lays it up and in. Score and one. It's a fourth quarter Derek White takeover here in Memphis.
Great play then. And, you know, Sharman's not going to get all the credit for it, but the defense he's playing so far, getting the Celtics back in this basketball game. And what do you have? Good drive here, going towards the hole. No defenders in there to block the shot. Lays it up softly. Counted it one.
11 of his 14 points here in the fourth quarter. And now Derek White going to the free throw line to try to make it a two-possession game with 4:41 to go. Puts the right palm across his chest, puts the ball back into that right hand. He's going to miss the free throw. Crashes and deflects the ball off the Grizzlies out of bounds. They want to challenge the Grizzlies, but guess what? They don't have a challenge. There might be an overrule, though, by Ed Malloy. There's going to be an overrule. Now, the Celtics can challenge if they want to. Call on the floor was Boston ball. Ed Malloy overruled it. Giving the ball to Memphis. Celtics will not challenge. So Grizzlies ball. Memphis down 3. 106-103. Clock rolling with 4:39 to go.
Mark that one down. Could have been a two-possession game.
Clayton for Spencer. Return to Clayton. Left side. Pretty good look at a three over Tatum. It's way short. Barely ticks the front iron. Jaylen Brown grabs his 5th rebound. That's the one thing the Celtics have done well tonight. They are dominating the glass. Plus 19. Derek White for Jaylen Brown. Has it in the left hand. Up top against Giroux. Between his legs. Now starts down the right side. Here's the step back. Free throw line. Got it. MVP.
And the man can't do wrong.
He's made every shot the Celtics needed him to make tonight. He's up to 30. 108-103. Boston by 5. Exactly 4 minutes to go.
Memphis got a player out there injured.
17-5 is the run here. Spencer drop back for Giroux. He's got time to dribble, take a three, miss it, and Tatum flies in to grab his 8th rebound. It's the natural momentum here of the Celtics with better players on the floor, taking over the game, doing the little thing. Tatum fouled at half court by Burton. Memphis already up to 3 team fouls now. Boston by 5 and the ball.
This is such a tough shot here by Brown. Defenders there, but just too small this time in the baseline. Just falling to fading to black.
17-5 is the Boston run. They trailed by 7 earlier in this fourth quarter. Tatum turns, drives through Clayton and lays it in with the right hand. Clayton thought he had the ball away from Tatum. He didn't. And Tatum just stepped through and scored. 19-5 is the run. Celtics up by 7 now with 3:26 to go. Clayton throws it back towards Devon Small, misses him, and that's going to be a backcourt violation on the Grizzlies, who are coming apart here. As soon as the Celtics put pressure on them, which they hadn't all night, it's finally coming apart.
Implosion is what we're seeing now. And you can see all the things they were doing well, and now with the defense tighten up a little bit more, they're starting to implode with the Celtics putting defensive pressure on them.
Derek White out of the logo. 3:15 to go. Clock rolling. Boston by 7. Jaylen Brown zips the entry. Tatum. Pump fake on Clayton. Kick back out. It's been Derek White's corner, and his 3, though, rims out. And would have put Boston up by 10. Exactly 3 minutes to go right now if you're syncing up. Right-hand dribble. Spencer goes behind his back. Steps back away from Shireman. His 3 is no good. He dives to the floor trying to draw a foul. He doesn't get the call. It's the 9th rebound for Tatum. Jaylen Brown dribbling low. Pulls Omax out with him behind the three-point line. 11 on the shot clock. Jaylen stops on a dime, stumbles, and he kicks out to Derek White. Left wing 3, short front iron. Celtics can't put it away. And the rebound for Burton. Career night for Burton. 23 points, 5 rebounds. Burton has it here left side. Up fakes the 3. Instead drives on Garza and then turns it over. Derek White knocked it away into the hands of Jason Tatum. Celtics by 7 and the ball. 2:21 to go. Tatum straight away. Burton trying to keep his hands away from him so he doesn't commit a touch foul. Tatum moving to his left. Derek White on the right side of the floor. Tatum, though, going to keep it. Call his own number here. Switch to the right hand. Spin. Free throw line jumper. Back iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Garza puts in the hands of Derek White. New shot clock here. Celtics bleeding that clock as we hit 2 minutes remaining here with Boston up by 7. Jalen dribbling it low. Here comes the double team. Entry. Derek White elbow. Kick out. Tatum open. 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound. Garza back taps it to Jalen Brown, who zips the entry to Baylor Shireman, who scores off the window. Timeout Tomas Isolo. But the Grizzlies beaten to every loose ball in that sequence. And the Celtics now 147 away from another road win.
Garza won't get the credit. Shireman won't get the credit, but they've made huge plays in this fourth quarter to keep the ball alive, make steals defensively, been up. You know, this is one of those things that great teams do. They'll just get in and crash dummy. He's just going to get in and do whatever it takes to make a play. And we say that with affection.
21-5 closing run here for the Celtics, and they are scampering for the exits to head out onto Beale Street. How many times did we see this a year ago where the Celtics would bring several thousand fans wearing green into the building, chase away the home fans, and by the time the game and the final clock ticked down, it was nothing but a Boston celebration.
Well, you came here to see this, and the Celtics have maintained it. This would have been a sore loss for the Celtics. It would have been a sore loss for the Knicks, who almost lost the game in Brooklyn.
And yet you're going to have, it looks like, Detroit, New York, and Boston all winning tonight. Celtics still have a little work to do. They're up by 9, 3-possession game with 1:47 to go. But the Grizzlies have only scored.
I thought for a while you were calling it. Wolf Blitzer.
Only 5 points for Memphis in the last 6 minutes. Outscored 21-5. Quick 3, Prosper, way off, front iron. Offensive rebound, a rare one for Memphis here in the fourth quarter. Spencer dribbles around Derek White, finds the cutter. Prosper dives in, 2-hand slam.
What was cool about that? Celtics didn't foul.
That cuts it to 7. 112-105. Clock rolling, 128, 127, 126 to go. Celtics closing into their 47th win of the year. Jalen Brown against Spencer, deep on the right side. Jalen, left-hand dribble, step back, free throw line, rims out, rebound. Garza over the top of Omax. Tops it back in, and Luka Garza has been a huge hero tonight for the Celtics.
Just
22 points and 8 rebounds.
Just got his fingertips on that basketball.
Prosper, blocked from behind by Derek White, but they're calling a foul.
Foul on Garza.
With 1:08 to go, and Memphis down by 9. They'll get free throws. Fouls on Garza.
That, when you see Garza and you talk to Joe the next time, just say that sense of urgency. Garza comes in and plays like his life depends on it. And his basketball life does pretty much with Joe, because that's all he wants from his players. He wants 100% of their effort on both ends of the floor. And Garza gives you all he has.
And it was a night that nobody else seemed to be playing like that for several quarters. Prosper gets the first free throw. Best he can do is cut it to 7 here with 1:08 to go. Celtics trailed the game by 7 with under 8 minutes left. 23-8 is the closing run, and a free throw here for Prosper, which is right down the middle. So we're 114-107. Celtics by 7 on the ball. 66, 65, 64 seconds left. Peyton Pritchard, now part of the closing lineup, comes across half court, playing with Tatum, White, Brown, and Garza. Pritchard with Small leaning on him. Celtics just running some clock here. We're down to 8 on the shot clock. Into the final minute. Pritchard cross court. Jalen Brown against Prosper. Shot clock at 4. Jalen, right hand dribble, stumbles, falls away in the baseline. Tough angle shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Derek White, and he will circle back out to the wing and run some more clock. The rebounding. It's so good for the Celtics all year after that first weekend. That was the story here tonight. It kept them close in the game, and it has decided it here in the fourth. Prosper fouls Peyton Pritchard. Grizzlies had the foul to give, but we're down to 36 seconds to go, and the Celtics up by 7.
That small play then by Derek White to keep the basketball alive gives you those extra seconds you can start peeling off the clock when the team's trying to get back in.
17,000 on hand. FedEx Forum attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball season with seats from Ticketmaster. Making a switch. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. Jaylen Brown inbound to Derek White. Into the corner, Shireman, 30 seconds to go. 8 on the shot clock. Grizzlies have to have the stop. Shireman kick out. Derek White driving, spinning, floating. No good. Rebound knocked away from Burton, out of bounds by Derek White, but Memphis down to 24 seconds left. Queta and Garza tonight combined for 34 points and 19 rebounds. Front court, Clayton goes the distance. Celtics just let him drive and score. That cuts it to 5. Now Memphis has to foul. They do in the backcourt, and Tatum will be the one walk into the free throw line with the Celtics up by 5 and 15.8 to go.
Ain't some good things happen. The good things happen is that you win this basketball game. At the end of the day, did you play your best game? No, you did not. But you were playing against a team that played hard. Like I said, they were tasting this because they had just beat Denver. Man, we can do it again.
Led a lot of the way in the second half, was by as many as 7 here in the fourth quarter. As you said, that big man matchup was dominated by the Celtics. Brought to you by Big Y, celebrating 90 years. Not just their anniversary, it's yours too. You're the Y.
Yeah.
This is going to be the W as Jason Tatum misses the second free throw. Still a 2-possession game. 15 seconds to go. Clayton has an open 3. Fires it. It's off. Diagonal rebound. Pritchard will grab it. The Grizzlies will foul with 6.7 to go.
Escape from Memphis. The escape from Graceland.
And Memphis will drop to 24 and 45. Percentage points behind New Orleans. And they will finish behind New Orleans because the Pelicans are playing their guys. They don't have their pick. So that's why New Orleans is climbing in the standings. Now the Let's Go Celtics chant getting louder. Not enough Grizzlies fans have stayed to shout it down. Peyton Pritchard, who was the first energy source for the Celtics tonight, coming off the bench in the first quarter, gets the first free throw. Going to have 6 Celtics in double figures tonight. Sam Hauser did not score in this game.
I know
he
didn't take a shot till late till almost halftime.
Celtics will survive a night in which they shoot threes horribly. Pritchard gets the free throws. Final 6 seconds. Margin is 8. Step back 3 for Small is good. Also look a little closer. Inbound comes to Derek White. They will not foul. The clock hits triple zeros, and there was nothing pretty about this game for the first 40 minutes. But the Celtics, who have dominated the Eastern Conference over the last 3 months, finally found it in the final 8 minutes, and it was enough to come from behind and leave Memphis, Tennessee with their 47th win of the year. The final score, Boston 117, Memphis 112. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah! Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
Moving your home or business? Avoid the headache, time, and uncertainty of hiring just any mover. Do what I did and choose DN Van Lines. Online at dnvanlines.com.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass, your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Celtics closing into their 47th win of the year. Jaylen Brown against Spencer, deep on the right side. Jaylen, left-hand dribble, step back, free throw line, rims out, rebound. Garza over the top of Omax. Tops it back in, and Luka Garza has been a huge hero tonight for the Celtics.
Just
22 points and 8 rebounds.
Just got his fingertips on that basketball.
6 of those rebounds were on the offensive end of the floor. He really saved the Celtics with his effort tonight when that was lacking in a lot of different ways. Welcome into Amica Postgame Live, presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Pistons win. Knicks survive, and the Celtics survive. They beat the Grizzlies in Memphis 117-112. We'll wrap it next to the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica has been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and the open road is calling. Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event and take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit kbb.com for more information.
Hurry into Shaw's and Star Market. Chicken is now just 99 cents a pound. Today through Thursday, pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for just 99 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Use the Shaw's app for deals like this, rewards points, and delicious recipes in Shaw's Meals Hub. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Your digital coupon saves you more. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com. BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Up making Burton, step to his right, 3 in the air, no good, a little bit short. Shireman grabs another rebound, quick outlet, Derek White. Jaylen running on the far side of the floor. Derek White turns, drives into Burton, draws the foul, lays it up and in, score and one. It's a fourth quarter Derek White takeover here in Memphis. Just when the Celtics needed it most, they get it tonight from Derek White in that fourth quarter. They also went plus 22 on the glass, and that'll make up for a lot of mistakes. They fixed the turnover problems, which were a huge issue in the first 3 quarters. They only turned the ball over once in the fourth quarter. They come from behind, and they beat the Memphis Grizzlies tonight by a final of 117-112. Celtics assist total, as we said, it got corrected in the fourth quarter, but was still low for the game, just 19 assists on the night with each one. $25 from Delta Dental to the Tough School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub/veterans. See how they're connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. Max, we saw Jason Tatum miss his first 8 shots tonight. We saw the Celtics have as bad a turnover night as they've had. We saw them enter this week 0-6 this year when failing to make 27% of their threes. Now they've in back-to-back occasions where that's happened. They beat Washington Sunday and they beat Memphis here tonight. And we've seen a team find ways to win when they're not playing great, which is, even though it doesn't feel like a night you feel great about the Celtics, that's the characteristic of a really good team.
That's the hallmarks of a good team. When you think about teams not playing well and they find a way, and not even with some of their best players. You think Tatum did not have a good game tonight. Brown was pretty good, but like guys like Garza, who came through tonight, he was huge tonight. And who won't get a lot of credit in this game is going to be Sharman. Sharman made some huge plays defensively, taking charges, knocked down a couple of shots, but really stayed up on Ty Jerome, made it very tough for him to get shots off in that fourth quarter.
Starters were a -1 for the Celtics in this game. The bench was a +6. Led by Luka Garza. Peyton Pritchard was good. He had 19 off the bench. Pritchard also, he had some turnovers, which are unusual. Some of them was that weird shot clock one late in the third quarter. But Garza, 6 offensive rebounds, 22 points in 27 minutes off the bench. And as I said, the Celtics found a way, and now they have reached the 70-game mark, 47-23, which is stunning in so many ways.
Yeah, I mean, they've done things that we didn't believe they could do. They've competed amazingly on their offensive and defensive end, but to be without Tatum and all the, use your word, ancillary guys who stepped up and made plays, that is the difference in this season. You can have a Jaylen Brown, he can be outstanding, but if you don't have a Garza knocking down shots, if you don't have a Peyton Pritchard making plays, if you don't have Hugo doing the things he was able to do, these are things that Joe Mazzulla has punched a button, and guys continue to play well. And he still has more over there when you think about guys like Jordan, who is now on a milk carton. But if he gets the opportunity, I can guarantee he's going to cash in.
While the Celtics have overachieved and scored all of these wins that say, how on earth did they do it? For every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. It means there's a team that has lost a lot of puzzling games. The Minnesota Timberwolves with so much talent, back-to-back trips to the conference finals, and another bad home loss tonight to the Portland Trail Blazers. Granted, they don't have Anthony Edwards, but Minnesota will be in Boston for the big game Sunday Night Basketball without Ant Edwards, and they're fighting for their seeding here. They got up to 4th. They've been as high as 3 in the Western Conference. Lakers are starting to pull away with that. Minnesota now 43-28, so lose at home to Portland tonight, giving them 26 to Jeremy Grant, and just a really puzzling year for Minnesota. And you and I have been together for a long time. We've seen a lot of things, and if you realize it's been over the last 21 years, we've seen what? Celtics win 2 championships. We've seen 4 presidential elections. We've seen history-making nights come and go. And you know what we haven't seen in 21 years? The Minnesota Timberwolves winning a game in Boston. March of 2005 is the last time that's happened, and they'll have to do it under the big spotlight Sunday night without Ant.
Well, what I do remember about all that is what Kevin Garnett told me. Said the night they retired my jersey, they destroyed it. As Kevin Garnett told Paul Pierce, we beat the brakes off you guys that particular night.
There haven't been many in the interim for Minnesota. Just a rough go for them in Boston. Maybe that's the game that helps turn them around down the stretch. But the Celtics keep pace with the Pistons, 4 games back and a game and a half in front of the Knicks in that 2-3 position as we move closer and closer to the end of the year. 12 games remaining. A lot of them are big. A lot of them are sexy. A lot of them get the national spotlight, and that will be the case. We'll be with you Sunday night. Bright lights, big city. NBC Sunday Night Basketball, 7:30 start on the network. Then at 8 o'clock, the Celtics will try to hand the Minnesota Timberwolves yet another loss in Boston. This one got dicey, but the Celtics behind Derek White, Luka Garza, and 30 from Jaylen Brown pull it out down the stretch. They beat the Grizzlies 117-112. Max and I will talk to you Sunday night back at the Garden. In the meantime, Joe Murray has entered the chat.
Thank you very much, Sean Grandy. The Celtics with a comeback win tonight and a shaky performance for Jason Tatum. We'll have all the coverage and more coming up next. Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, and tossed pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y.